Hello, hello, everybody. I am live. And apparently, let's see, there's like 10 million chat messages. You guys are going crazy in there. Let's see if I can scroll back far enough to see everyone. Yes, Mr. Spudlet was first, so thank you very much. Tiff, hello, Robin, Glitter, Poppy, Ghost, Eaton, and then a lot of messages right there. Delta, hello, hello. Bubdul Mom, of course. RHPS. Who else we got? Wrath of John. Ooh, I may miss somebody here. Mr. Epos, Bubba Ray, Johans. RHPS, that may be again. I don't know. Steve. Did I get everyone? Angel. Mr. Atomic. Yeah, hello, everybody. If I missed you, I apologize, but I tried to get everyone. There's like a ton of messages. So, hey, Dan, welcome, welcome. All right, so we are doing the Brotherhood thing. That's where we are at the moment. And we got our tape full of fake data or whatever, and we have to take it back up to Sheena, so she'll tell us. What is she trying to tell us? I think about the weapons. I think this is the part we'll go there and we'll have to come back to Atlas and then we'll have to go to Foundation. And then Foundation will send us over here. Yep, over here and then down there and then back there. And yeah, so we got a lot of circles back and forth. Hey, Bat, welcome, welcome. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing. A lot of walking today, as usual. A lot of walking today. This is probably the walk. Well, no, because there's. Yeah, as the quest line goes on, there's more and more, so. SPQ is more bullet sponge now. She has, I think her health was tripled, is what I want to say. It went up by a lot. So they got rid of her damage mitigation and added a lot more health. So yeah, if you were just using like VATS before or manual aiming, it should feel about the same. I think that was the intention. But if you were doing VATS criticals, then it should feel maybe a little. Let's see, where am I going here? Make sure I go in the right way. I don't want to go down too far. I probably don't want to go down that way. Speaking of Scorch Beast, there's one over there. Speaking of Scorch Beast, Jeeper, Brian, hello, hello. Do I think my character can kill Hugo? I'm not going to find out. I'm not planning to go that far. So this Brotherhood quest line is okay. We're going to try and get some help from. I don't know if the Brotherhood will help though. Because historically what happens is when these kinds of places are attacked, they do nothing. So, okay, that's not good. I don't have much in the way of radiation resistance or anything, and so yeah, we're gonna try and run away, and if not run away, we'll try and enlist the help of the Brotherhood, and yeah, so my plan is to kind of do Steel Dawn. That's the part we're working on right now, and maybe go to Steel Rain, but I'm not gonna go past that. I'm to the point now where I'm ready to. A couple of things. Number one, walking is fun and all. It sounds like a great idea, but eventually, because right now we're sitting right around 50 hours. I mean, that's a lot of time to not fast travel, just to walk everywhere. So I kind of would like to do something else. Plus, I kind of miss joining in events and playing with people that join me. So that's a thing also. So I'm not planning to do Skyline Valley. Not planning to get that far. I'm gonna retire the character before that. Let's see. What am I missing? Health triple, but damage mitigation completely tanked in terms of, yeah. She seems to go down a lot quick. If it's a full server, yeah, it seems to go down a lot quicker than before. Well, I don't know about a lot quicker because she's usually dials pretty quick, so. Anyway, so, all right, so the Scorched Beast just went away. All right, I guess they didn't want to face the Brotherhood. So the best option, I think, would be to go down. They could go up there. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess I could just follow the tracks. Let's just follow the tracks, and then we can make our way down the hill. At that point, well, let's use our fixer here. At some point, I may have to go back to camp to repair my stuff. We're still pretty good, though. And, of course, if I run away... with three people, yeah, just 3 people, it could be a little more challenging. It also depends on how you were playing before and after, because I think it was 2, and there's... I'm guessing that's not an actual... Oh, there's a Scorch Beast, so somebody took it out, just fell from the... Oh, fall from the sky over and over again, all right. And then there's a camp over there. All right, something, all kinds of excitement. So yeah, we've got a Scorched Beast that's just falling over and over and over. My mic a little more adjusted. Last time you saw her die midair without ever landing was during Legacy days. Yeah, it's been a while. Bosses have like 1750 damage resist. Yeah, so like, that was one of the things that, so they got rid of damage mitigation and increased resistance and health. So the idea was that if you were not using critical hits to bypass stuff, it should feel about the same as before. And if you were, then it should feel a little tankier. But then they've also added a weak spot, or they've increased weak spot damage. So, yeah, I would think, all things being equal, if you are using weak spot damage, it seems like it should go a little quicker. One day, everyone will know my name. I think that was something somebody left. I wonder if this event went, hang on. I know I can't make use of legendaries, but if that's there, maybe someone was here. So let's look for, let's look for ground loot. This is a good spot to check out after this event. Yeah, there's usually right here is the spot. Is usually where I find stuff. After the event is gone. Nothing there. All right. Onward and forward. How much did the big boss health go up? I think it was increased by, I think it was triple. I think it was something like that. It was a lot. But in terms of damage resist, I mean, the way you want to know that, you just equip the awareness perk. It's under perception, and it'll tell you what the resistances are. I haven't used it against the boss, so I don't know. I mean, I have no idea what the resistance is. 1750 doesn't sound right, though. You wouldn't be able to do any damage. I mean, 1750 would basically negate everything that you did. I don't think it's anything like that. Elemental resistance. So, well, and so in some cases it was increased. Some case, I mean, they tinkered. So it wasn't necessarily everything got its damage increased or decreased. It was adjusted. Some cases stuff was a little tankier. So other cases it was. Let's see. That one's not. This one though. Oh, I was over expecting a shotgun blast, but till they give me a fixer shotgun. But how cool would that be? True. Hello, hello. Electric auto axe is someone shooting you with friendly fire. Electric auto axe is a strong one. Oh, ETC, hello. People can have the AP glitch with their heavies where AP never drops. Basically, I'm gonna VATS on a heavy insane. I mean, I've had that. I've had that before when you go to that event because of server lag, your AP doesn't drop. But I've also had, oh, it's Graham. Anyone want Graham? Right here. Anyone on my team? I'm gonna stick a tent right here for people. Anyone on my team? Graham is right here. I know that's a thing that people like. So if you're on my team and you're interested in Graham, my tent is near him. I'm right by Sunnytop Station and... Oh, wow. That he disappeared. So there you go. There's John. Decided to check him out.
Give me your stuff. You get stuff back. Door camps. Don't care. Let's deal.
But I've seen, you know, I've had that happen plenty of times where my AP just stopped going down. And I've had the other, I mean, I had it yesterday when I was in an event and my AP got pegged to 0 and wouldn't come back. That was really frustrating because I couldn't VATS. I could still shoot. It was weird. It was some sort of weird glitch because I couldn't VATS, but I could run. So it wasn't acting like I was over encumbered, but I couldn't VATS, and yeah. It's a tad on the frustrating side when that happens. Arena, hello, hello. Oh, hey, Michael, welcome, welcome. Yes, Immersive Permadeath. We're trying our best. What thing is the birthday cake in to get? I don't understand what you're asking. Was the event eviction notice? Arena? Yeah, it was, actually. It was eviction notice. But I've had all kinds of funky AP action, stuff at other events, but this one happened to be eviction notice, yeah. Oh, to build the birthday cake? Yeah, it's under resources. If that's what you're asking, how to build it, it's under resources. Let's see here. Probably, I think we can go down this way. Because eventually there'll be a cliff, and we don't have to deal with the cliff. Yeah, I mean, there's so much going on at eviction notice that, I mean, there's just a lot of assets in play. And it's not I think we're going to go to this. Shotgun I just feel a little better with, because then I can cripple if I have to panic or whatever, so... Yeah, I mean, there's so much stuff going on. I mean, and that's the same thing with Scorch Beasts, that fight when they drop mobs. A lot of enemies at one time, and so that can just, tax things and have a little bit of lag. Happening to do at most events. I've not had a lot of issues. I mean, it's been here and there. Mostly things have been working fine, but occasionally you get something funny where your AP doesn't come back, or your AP is pegged at full. I've had that as well. That's always fun. Unlimited AP. If you have a custom server, that is the thing you can do. You can set it up. It's either custom or maybe it's VATS doesn't use AP. It's one of those settings. So basically, you can set it up to have unlimited VATS, and you can set it up to have unlimited ammo too. So you can basically have a gun that never has to reload and never runs out of AP, which I think that would get boring really quickly, but that is a setting you can do if you want. Student of the game, hello, hello. I think Turtle said something about Thirst Quencher and taking rads caused an AP bug. As far as I know, nobody knows. So he may be saying that, but it's a guess. I have not heard anything definitive. It sounds like it's still a guess thing. Because I don't even have a Thirst Zapper, and I've had that bug happen. And I've had the bug happen on characters that didn't have... Well, let's see. If I had it on the character that wasn't using the new... If I was using Thirst... I don't know. And I've definitely had it happen when I wasn't taking rads. Because I've heard all kinds of theories. So maybe it's happening because of dodgy, but I've had on characters and other people have too that weren't using dodgy. So yeah, there's a lot of theories and interactions, but if anybody claims to know for sure, they don't. Earl has 1750 ballistic, poison, energy, and radiation resist, but it doesn't really negate that much damage for some reason. Did you just use, well, there we go. Did you just use awareness on him? Uh-oh, something's coming. Mutated mole rat, not mutated mole rat. Maybe another one? Maybe not. All right, onward and upward. Specifically, have not been able to lock your collector on for a month. Oh, wow. It could be that it's broken. Ghost note. Hello, hello. Could be that it's broken and it needs to be repaired. Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah, take it away and replace it. That would be the other thing. If you can't scrap it and just build it again, that would be another thing. Stock up on birthday cake for AP. Ah, okay. I just use company tea. I just do that and keep I go for high AP regen, and I like the passive buffs. I don't like to have to spam during. Looks like, oh, gulpers. I think we can deal with gulpers. Famous last words. We cripple them and they can't run at us. Oh, this one. Now I feel bad. I'm a monster. There we go. Ooh, I leveled up. Level 60. Military ammo bag, sure. Gulper innards? I don't think so. That just sounds so disgusting. I just can't do it. Fairly common build with camp building, remove it and replace it, and you should be able to. Yeah, that would be my. I mean, I haven't heard the bug, but that's usually my thing. If you have an issue with a camp item, just remove it and build it again. Jetpacking or dodging, yeah. Jetpack has been kind of rough lately. I'm getting a lot of rubber banding when I jetpack. It's like I almost get to where I'm going and then I get yanked back to where I started, and after I burn through a big pile of AP to get there. A little frustrating. Something with the code or whatever, you don't know what. Okay. I like that. There's my theory, but I don't know. Got a vampire's explosive 50 cal, not sure what other star to add. Reload speed? Maybe. That would be probably my choice on a 50 cal. I mean, they reload reasonably quickly, but other than that, I don't know. Or 90% reduced weight. I pick one of those two, either 90% reduced weight or reload speed. Yeah, you actually don't need another star. That's the thing. You can actually run it with 2 stars as well. Yeah, or that, or you go up in the air, John. Right, 10 miles. Yeah, I actually had a vamp. I did have a 50 cal once. I had one drop. It was a random encounter with like a gulper, not a gulper, an angler. Just out in the middle of the mire, and a random 3-star angler just showed up, and I killed it, and it dropped a vampire explosive 90 50 cal, which is, I actually wanted one to use as a tagging weapon. But at the time I was looking for my handmade, a quad 25-25 handmade. And the person who had it was looking specifically for a vamp explosive 90 50 cal. So that's where it went. 90%? 90% reduced weight, okay. Learned instigating yesterday, not sure what you want to try it with though. I don't know. I've heard instigating works good on bows. I haven't tried that, but bow with fire and instigating supposedly is pretty good. I don't know though.
Touch anything.
Jetpack gets stuck and it's like, yeah, sometimes. Yeah, when you get a little bit of server lag, the jetpacks can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Hello, Heavy. Instigating firebow, you know you want to. Love explosive 50s, yeah. I love 50s. 50s is kind of my favorite heavy gun. It's why I started playing heavies, you know, in the first place. Way back, because I picked up a 50 in Nuclear Winter. All right, now we go back to where we just came from. That's not annoying. Need a little bit of fan here. Never play with bows? Well, you are missing out. Bows are quite the treat. They're a lot of fun, and they're even more fun now. And you'd think crossbows would be fun, but they don't seem to play by the same rules. I was playing one with crossbows last night, and yeah, they have different rules than bows, and I'm still trying to sort that out. Because I keep hoping maybe this will make crossbows good. Maybe this will make crossbows good, and they're still crossbows. Bows are awesome. I've liked bows from before. My love of bows goes back before the recent changes to things. So I'm not a new convert, but I think the recent change did make bows better. They are damage over time monsters now. Enchanted, what weapons am I using currently? This character is using a shotgun, a fixer, and a hunting rifle. And my 2 legs to run away whenever possible. That's probably the most used weapon I have is the legs, the running away. The Forrest Gump method. Crossbows are just depressing till they get, yeah, something. It's just, yeah, I don't know. They're just kind of not there yet. And the thing is, bows are so good. But if you want to do power armor, you can't do bows and power armor, but you can do crossbows. I'm not sure why that would be the choice that you would make, but I mean, if I put on power armor, it's not going to be to use a crossbow. That would be, I mean, that'd be an interesting play style, I suppose, I guess. Okay, okay. Well, there was 3 red dots and I just killed 2 things, so I will cook your meat for later. Maybe not. Maybe there's only those 2. I don't know. Not gonna wait around to find out. Haven't rolled a decent bow, so you're using Burning Love and you're enjoying it, just getting used to the slow draw. Yeah, Burning Love is good. So that is the thing. So if you wanted like fire damage, Burning Love used to be the best option, but now that fire damage actually, or damage over time, is affected by the primary star. So you can put in something like Bloodied or Aristocrats, and that actually gives it more fire damage than Burning Love. Burning Love is still good though. I mean, it's really close. So in terms of damage over time, Burning Love is really good, especially if you don't have another option. The downside is you can't put anything on it. You can't put a sight on it, because the sight gives you like 50% more range. So Burning Love is, yeah, it's good. It's a good option if you don't have another one, but played your Gauss shotgun tune last night. It sucks. You know, I played around with the Gauss shotgun a little bit, trying to figure on a custom just to see about the explosive. And I mean, I've never been a fan, and I'm still not. So, scoreboard, I just hit level 54 or 5 on my main account. On this account, I think I'm 39 or something. So, I mean, it's good progress, considering I'm not putting a lot of effort into it. Psycho Boy, hello. I read your message and didn't say hello. That's terrible of me. Oh, Viticus, hello. Just thought the old cartoon Rocket Robin Hood. I don't know that cartoon, Rocket Robin Hood. I'm assuming I can go. Oh, yes, I should be able to go. Actually, I don't know. This is not, well, actually, I don't know. Maybe this is the way. We can Skyrim our way up. Maybe this is the way. Probably not, though. It's probably just going to give me more cliffs or some weird random encounter that kills me. I don't know. We're trying to get up. Crossbows were good, and crossbows were awesome in Skyrim. I mean, give me a dwarven crossbow in this game and I'll use it. And they were very satisfying, Brian. They had this thunk to them when they hit. The ones we have now are not that at all. But yeah, the Skyrim crossbows were very satisfying to use. Just that solid thunk. Even if you didn't modify it with, you know, like the fire arrows or whatever, or fire bolts. All shotguns have below acceptable range. I agree with you, Michael. That is on my wish list of things, is to have crossbows get, I would like a range buff. You know, maybe, I mean, I would like to have to do it without perks, but if I have to do it with a perk, you know, something like, you know, Shotgun Surgeon that gives armor penetration, and I don't know that this is going to work. I don't think it's, well, maybe. Oh, there we go. Armor penetration and, what is this up here? And extended range is something they need. Is that, what is this? This doesn't look familiar at all. Am I going to find something here that's going to kill me and eat me? There's no map marker or anything. Raiders? Interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed this before.
Get out of my face.
You know, he was rude. So that was the thing. He was rude for no reason, and I don't know. I don't like that. So there you go. You're rude, so I shoot you in the face. Silver, hello, hello. So bloody explosive AP plasma caster with non-PA sniper, and it seems much nicer. Maybe, I don't know. I played around with a little bit with the plasma caster, and I did one with explosive just because I was curious to see if explosive, how it felt, and I honestly didn't care for it. I would rather have VATS hit chance or better critical damage, something like that. I didn't love explosive. I don't love explosive on everything. So, WY, hello, hello, grab the stim pack. I have lots of stim packs, and I have no carry weight reduction, so I'm not going to. Just your instinct, yeah. I have no weight reduction perks, so every time I add a stim pack, it adds to my carry weight, so I am just gonna not pick it up. Am I close? Where am I? Oh, wow, I could actually, I don't know if I can get to that event, but maybe. Let's see, it started a minute ago. I don't know if I can cover that kind of distance. Always have issue not looting things. I can't watch everything. I can't loot everything. Especially on this character. This character has to be judicious with what I pick up. Explosive plasma caster is because it was on your Gauss Shoddy Nuka launcher build. Keeping demo expert made sense. Oh, sure. Absolutely. And it wasn't that it felt bad. It just, I don't know. It didn't, like, I don't know. I mean, honestly, the Gauss, with explosive, the Gauss rifle has felt the biggest difference. I mean, the Gauss rifle benefited hugely from that. And I was kind of hoping the Gauss shotgun would as well, but it didn't. The Gauss shotgun to me is still just underwhelming and not, what does this road take me to? Mr. Handy, we're just gonna go on by. Does seem like a fun combo though, yeah, for sure. Just making sure I didn't miss anything, which I probably did. You struggle with single shot weapons in 76. They just seem so inferior to automatics. Automatics put out almost as much damage and they can keep putting it out till the mag is empty. Yes, it's not always about that though. Sometimes it's just about playing differently and, pardon me. And also depends. I mean, there's some single shot weapons that, I mean, that Gauss rifle is, I think it hits harder than anything I have, honestly, that Gauss rifle with explosion, with explosive on it. So there's nothing that's gonna hit, that's automatic, that's gonna hit even close to that hard. But again, the nice thing about automatics is because VATS is kind of buggy just in general, when you miss a shot, you got another one just coming right behind it, so. Oh, okay, this is Monongah Mine. Okay, now I know where I am. Let's go. Let's go up this way. I think that'll take us to the tracks. I don't think I'm gonna make the event, but we can try. Myers Eye is a cool location. Yeah, Atomic Punk, I like bows too. I think bows are a lot of fun. And the damage over time is amazing. And honestly, poison is really good until you play against a robot and then poison just doesn't do anything, which is kind of depressing, but it makes sense, which is weird. It's like, hey, we're gonna finally pick one thing that makes sense. Boxing ring, but I've not built it yet. It has no animation, correct? I don't know. I don't own it. Unless it's free, I don't buy stuff like that because I don't, I don't spend time at my camp, really. Monongah Mine, Dodo Doo-Doo. Oh. All right. Still gonna build it. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue. Oh, it's on the scoreboard? All right. I haven't claimed it, obviously, and I definitely haven't built it, so I don't know. I probably won't. It's the kind of thing that would take up a lot of space. So, camp decor. So, like floor decor or something. It's hard to find stuff in the build menu. Like, a search function would be, oh, there's something. Some legendary something or other over here. Or it's a dead Scorch Beast and I just saw the green and thought it was something else. Ems, hello, hello. Not yet, Ems. We're about 50 hours in at this point, and I'm still going. We're getting closer. We're closer to the end than the beginning, though. I know the farthest I will. I mean, at this point, I know as far as I'll go. And there's some stuff along this whole Brotherhood quest line. There's some areas that could be kind of tough. There's Graham again. If someone's looking for, put my tent down. If someone's still looking for Graham, he's right there. He's right there, right by my tent. Of course, if you're not on my team, you won't see the tent, though. Playing as a scaredy cat, yeah. Permadeath stream, hopefully we won't die in the Enclave Research. Well, those are the things. So the Enclave Research Facility on this quest line, that's probably the most likely. Because, you know, Kerwood Mine, you know, unless I'm careless, Kerwood Mine shouldn't be a problem. So the Enclave Research Facility, because of the mole rat, honestly, that's the big one is the mole rat, or not the mole rat, the Mothman that's in there can really, because a Mothman can wreck you. And so I don't know. Oh, Ems, thank you very much. Thank you. And who got the membership? Atomic Punk. Congratulations on becoming a member. Thank you, Ems. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. So that's the one. So the locations that could be, so that's here. Enclave Research Facility, no, right here. So that one is a very possible way to end the run for sure. And then we'll have Vault whatever. Not Vault 63, but the other one down here in this area. There's the Vault. Where are we? It's more like over here. So there's a vault, the vault you go in over there, the frozen vault. That shouldn't be too bad for the most part. There's a lot of robots, but they should be okay. West Tech against Dr. what's his name? Blackburn. That one could actually be, that one I could die. I mean, that's a real one. I don't know if I could take down Blackburn, so that's yeah. Night Shin is annoying. They're all annoying. It's just that's how it is. But yeah, I mean, yeah, at the very end of the quest, the whole quest line. Well, and actually underneath, right? Like when you have to come back after the research facility, do you come back here and you have to go down the substructure and all those super mutants? It's possible there too. So there's some dangers for sure. Hey, Hermos, welcome. Happy Friday. Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th. How about that? Let's hope we don't get a Friday. Are you feeling okay in this shit? Can I open the door? I can. Stay on your toes as he's passing through a door. He was trying to use the photo mode glitch and he got stuck, is what happened. Gonna lurk in sleepy time. All right, have fun, sleepy lurking.
All right. I see.
All right.
It can't be.
We don't want to, that's all I have to repeat. We don't want to ask about the backstory, otherwise, yeah. We don't want to dig into that. We got enough conversation already. We're basically just around, we want to go to the next, come on. All right, ooh, 300 caps. My caps are piling up. I need something to spend it on. Let's see here. Now we got to go talk to supplying demands. Supplying demands. That's the one. What did I get? Stim pack, water. Yeah, see, there's stuff's piling up, and they have no vendor here. Doesn't that seem weird? There is no vendor at the Brotherhood. They bring in a new faction, but they don't have a vendor. Crazy D. Hello.
Initiate. I haven't had the chance to
Jason Voorhees. Yeah, hopefully we don't get a Jason Voorhees moment for sure.
You needed to report to me directly.
Evil Dead TV show was so underrated. Never saw it. Let's see. Discovered. Blah 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 blah. How well do you know them? They're close allies of mine.
I spoke with a.
For all that means, right? Like that means a lot because they come out with me when I'm adventuring and they got my back and
allow me to.
I mean, yep. There we go.
Remember.
All right, so the next we got to go to Foundation. Okay, so yeah, this is my the back and forth. Let's make use of a workbench in the room where I just was. There we go. All right. Scrap things, mole rat teeth. All right, we'll cook, and then we'll head to Foundation. And I should be okay. I don't know if I'll get back to camp or not. I'll have to go there eventually, but I don't know. Horror movies are the best. I'm not a big horror movie person. I mean, I've seen a few, but for the most part, I'm not really into them. The Pit, hello. Do they have vendors in instance locations? Sort of. I mean, if you go to here, if you go to the White Spring, they have the stamp vendor, and then they have the vendor that sells the Nuka-Cola, and they've also got the restaurant in there as well, where you can buy food from that. So yes, they do have vendors in instance locations. But I mean, they could have put it out front. Like, it doesn't have to be inside. They could put it out front, and basically you can buy from them as you complete quest lines. Maybe it opens up things you can buy. Something like that. I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of weird that when you get the Brotherhood Recon armor, you buy the mods from the Secret Service. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Vendor would mean they intend to pay for things instead of taking it by force. That is true. But I mean, even in Fallout 4, right? They had up on the Pridwen, they had that one where you could buy stuff from. So, like, that is a thing. It's not anything that's never happened before. All right, so let's do some food. What do we have? We got a Deathclaw steak, which will make a super soup, chicken noodle soup. Oh, that was the chicken that I killed last time, and I cooked that. Hey, Martin. Yeah, that's true. Mortimer is in an instance as well. You are correct. See, all kinds. Easy follow. Hello, hello. On the Bovet. Thank you very much. That was a fun video. I mean, it was fun doing the optional talk to Shin. I don't want to optional talk to Shin. I don't care about Shin. So we want to go here. All right, want to go to Foundation, and that stupid Matt. Just give me the marker for. There we go. For that. And I guess I'll just follow this. Actually, what's the best way to go there? Because I can go down here, but then I'll eventually have to go up. So maybe we'll go to Emmett Mountain and then go that way. Something like that. We'll just follow. We'll just go, kind of go in a straight line if we can. How about that? Cody, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Wouldn't get along with Shin real life, but you're a lore nerd and actually care about the choices in the game, and Shin just makes more sense to lead the Brotherhood than Romani. That's the direction I went. What's your nick now? Pith? There you go. Yeah, the bar. That's true. Bartender robot in White Spring is as well. Yeah. So there are vendors in instance places. Oh, there's Graham again. Anyone still looking for Graham? There he is, right there. I'll just keep putting down tents. Every time I see Graham, I'll just plop a tent down for people. How about that? Contest Bethesda Camp on your channel has Jason. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice. Let's see. What is this going to take us? Okay, this is just the road. And there's Blood Eagles. Okay, so this will take us back to top of the world is what it's going to do eventually. They're shooting something, but it's not me, so I don't care. Kind of feel like I should spend some... I have 2 legendary perks left. I feel like I should just put more points into endurance. And that'll just help me run that much farther. Don't like... Yeah, I'm not a Romani fan. I'm not a fan of either one of them, really. I mean, I don't... In general, I'm not a big fan of the Brotherhood, but... Last season's Bloody Hockey Mask in-game. There you go. Yeah, and I haven't decided if I'm going to do a Halloween character or if my next character will serve as a Halloween character. I don't know. I think I know what my next character is going to be. I just haven't decided on what the goal is. Good. Now, is there there's a raider camp up here, isn't there? I think there is. That I heard something. Oh, down there. All right. Yep, there is a raider camp over here. Now, in the interest of time, I'm going to just pass around it. Yes, I could fight them and it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but in terms of time, I'm just trying to make time on this one to get to... I mean, honestly, I'd like to get to the Enclave Research Facility. That is kind of what I have my eye on, because I think that's going to be the first, or the next big challenge will be that. Plus, I think it's a really cool location. That was my favorite part of the first part of the quest line of Steel Dawn, was the Enclave Research Facility. I thought it was just such a cool little dungeon. Down with the Brotherhood, yes. All right, so we made it through there, and the Atlantic City looks like it's going pretty well. For the people, I did a lot of expeditions the last few days, especially yesterday. A lot of expeditions, a lot of XP, which is really good. I wouldn't do clowns, Angel. No worries there. I don't do clowns. Clowns are prohibited. So I did encounter that new clown, the one over by the eviction notice. There is now one less clown. That's all I can say. I don't even know what their dialogue is. I just saw a clown and started shooting. That's how we deal with clowns in this part. And it exploded. Well, I will cook you and eat you because I will honor your sacrifice. Did the Atlantic City expedition today and it crashed at the end. Oh, that sucks, Ems. I hate that. Sucks. I did a couple today. The second one I did, I lost my sound, so I exited. Yeah, I had someone tell me that it was first person. If you do it in first person when you get the helicopter, nope. First person, third person, doesn't matter. You can lose your sound either way. Ghost, I just said that I did. I just said that I did and I killed the clown. Let's see here. Yeah, I won't do that either. I'm not going to be doing videos with clowns and none of that. I'm not a clown fan. Okay, so let's just go this way, and this will take us to Emmett Mountain, or in the direction of Emmett Mountain, and also, yeah. At least it saves your spot in the expedition. Yeah, assuming they wait for you. Uh-oh, someone went down. Clowns are banned. Yes, you put a don't put a clown in the chat. I guarantee you, Bubble will delete the comment. At the very least, she'll delete the comment. At least, she may delete you. So just keep that in mind. Something's up top. Something's dying. I hear it, or fighting, or whatever. Sounded like rabbits or squirrels or something. All right, so this says I want to go in a straight line. Well, I guess that kind of works. Actually, kind of works. So yeah, if I hit Emmett Mountain Disposal, that'll actually take me. It'll kind of put me on a good line to get where I want to go. Glitter, hello. You can run 2 Expo Max before Soundbug or crash. You know, it depends. Like I don't know how many we ran on Zmore stream yesterday, but it was. I mean, wouldn't surprise me if we ran 10 of them. I didn't have the issue once, and then I ran 2 today, and the second one I got it. So, I mean, I've had them where I've run them nonstop for. I had one day I ran them nonstop for like an hour and a half. Didn't happen one time. No sound bug. And then sometimes I'll do one and it'll happen. So, and I haven't noticed any pattern at all.
What a day it's been, but I finally found it.
Today is my lucky day. I get to kill a prize bot. Oh, here's something cool. So I put in a new mod. Let me see. It should show. Have I claimed anything? Hopefully I don't die right here, but I installed a new mod today. Look at this right here where I claim the score boost. It's grayed out. So there's a mod. That's what it does. When you claim a thing, I don't know. I haven't claimed much here. Yeah, see, I claimed another thing, this bluish paint, because it was free. So yeah, it's a mod I found. It's a brand new mod, and it grays out stuff that's claimed. So it looks it's a lot easier to read on the season board. I don't know why it's not like that by default. There's another score boost right there. See, it's all grayed out. Isn't that cool? Yeah, anyway, so that's a new mod I installed today. And I think the mod only came out like in the last day or so. Louise, hello. Outside Ian, you can run, let's see here. Newish expedition or endurance perks made you really want to spec into it. Went from boring stealth commando to a frontal assault in your face. Yeah, I love the new endurance perks. I'm having a lot of fun. Hey, John, go to the expedition and get some free loot. Go there and get some free loot. I'm not going, but I'm not even going up here. It doesn't look like. It's very awesome, Poppy. Very, very awesome. I like it a lot. I'm good, Bane. I'm hoping John will join you, but I'm good. I can't really make use of any of that, but maybe someone else will. Oh, there we go. John made it. All right, good job. Good job. Thank you, Bane. That's nice of you to do that. Congratulations. Yes. Killed prize bot. How now you will not get your 1 million caps? Nope. I'm good. What are you gonna do with 1 million caps anyway? Still need a mod base code to show which legendary effects you already know. Yes, I would love to see a mod that will actually show you when you look at a legendary item, just some sort of indicator what effects you know and what you don't. So, I mean, right now I'm using a spreadsheet because sometimes I'll go, I think I know all these, and if I know them, I might as well put them in the script machine rather than scrap them because there's no point. You know, it's like I might as well get 40 scrap for that, or 40 script for that weapon rather than 4. But it's kind of a, you know, it's like this time-consuming thing, and I'd rather just, you know, have it at a glance, just know. If it's possible, there will be a mod. That's the thing. If it's possible to do, someone will do a mod for it, but it's just a matter of, is it a possible interaction that you can, you know, thing that you can do? Modders are the best, Poppy. For sure, especially for stuff like that. I found another one today that's really, I mean, I didn't find it, but I saw another one today that looks really cool. I don't think I'd run it because it would really clutter up your screen. But up in the left hand, on the left, actually, I don't know if you have a chance, what the options are, but the option that I saw, it was showing up on the left-hand side of the screen, and it was all your buffs that you had running. And it showed what buffs you had, and I think it showed what the buff was, what it did, you know, where it came from, what it did, and how long until it wore out. And so you basically had an on-screen HUD that showed you, you know, all that information, so you never, okay, something. I wonder how long that's been following me. Is that from, I'm in danger and I leveled up again? I leveled up twice today? That's crazy. Bane, hello. No sound bug. All right, no sound bug, nice. Tag the box mods, be nice if it transfer to the start. Oh, that'd be nice too. Yeah, if you could tag for search, all the mods. Ooh, safe and sound, wait. Safe and sound is right I can get to safe and sound. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go do an event. Well, okay, hang on. Hang on. I can get to safe and sound. I think. Let's see. How do I get, this road should do it, right? There we go. Oh, there's the Blood Eagle attack dog.
I can feel it.
My dense chest piece laughs at your explosions. There's one up top. I don't care about you up top. All right, what do we have? We've got, nope. I'll just keep on going. I got an event to go to. Always forget when your buffs need a refresh. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's, I mean, I thought it was kind of neat, but it looks, based on the displays I saw, there are different options with it. And looks like the event is straight that way. I don't know if you can configure it or if it shows everything, because it was showing buffs like from your damage cards and stuff, but then I saw other displays where it wasn't. So I'm assuming there's options and you can kind of decide what to, but I'm assuming, I don't know. It was just too much information on the screen. So for me, it's just not something I would run, but it could be tempting. It's pretty neat. Know the mod you're looking for still, and pick up a legendary, rename it to either script or scrap. Yeah, there is a mod that lets you lock your gear. So that does exist, one that'll keep you from scrapping stuff. So that's the thing. I'm here, I made it. Look at that. Only took a little bit of running, but I'm here. Four script is way better than 40, sure. Hello, Melissa, welcome, welcome. I didn't even realize you could tag the box mods. That's kind of interesting, although... Let's get the show on the road. Oh, wow. She's calling it in. She's like, a guy just pointed a gun at me. Now she's calling it in. That's funny. No PS5, no mod. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Mods on mods. Yeah, it's a PC only thing, unfortunately. Or, you know, if you're on console, it's unfortunate. Otherwise, it's... I mean, that's actually why I went to PC. I used to be on Xbox. Well, that was the most recent console I did was Xbox One. And I switched to PC because I wanted more mods available, basically. That was my motivation to switch to PC. And I gotta say, you know, I like console and whatever, but PC is a much smoother experience. Assuming you can get it working, right? That's always the thing. Assuming you don't run into issues, the game just generally just runs a lot more fluid, a lot smoother. There are mods for PS5, but it has to be jailbroken. Oh, okay. High-pitched ringing sound that Safe and Sound has in it. You weirdly like that sound? Yeah, I'd say it's weird. PS5 Pro is $700 and no disk drive. Yes, disk drive is optional. I mean, to me, that's so crazy. That's like so much money. You always have the argument of, you know, consoles are cheaper. Yeah, but they're not cheap. I mean, that's the thing. It's just, that's so much money for a console that doesn't have or a stand. It doesn't even come with a stand. So it's just, that's so much money. That's crazy. And is it a big upgrade over the PS5 or the regular one? I don't know. I haven't read much about it. I'm not, you know, no chance I'm gonna buy it, so. Playing on first gen PS4 Pro, there you go. Yeah, the PS5 is just, there's so much, I mean, there's so much publicity, right? I mean, if you believe that any publicity is good, then PlayStation Pro, I mean, Sony's getting a lot of publicity on it. Oh, by the way, there's, for PC people, on Steam, there is a Sony sale going on right now. And there's some pretty discounted stuff, like, what is it, the one I was tempted to get, Horizon Zero Dawn, the complete edition is only like 12 bucks. 12 and a half bucks, I think, so... Yeah, there's some good deals if you're interested in any of the Sony games. PS5 doesn't have any games. PS5 Pro is basically an expensive paperweight. That would be a very expensive paperweight for sure. God, my nose, sorry. Such a good game. Yeah, it's a game that's been on my list for a long time, and every once in a while I see it on sale and go, I don't know, but that's such a big discount. I mean, I think it's $12.49 is what the price is. And that's, you know, for a game, well, for any decent game, that's pretty cheap, so. Hope PS is not like cell phones and new model out every year. Kind of feels like it, right? Sony keeps releasing PlayStations. I'm just not sure on the PS5 Pro who they're targeting on that. I mean, if you already have a PS5, right? Like if you already have Super Mutant, I think he's lost. Oh, there's other Super Mutant too. If you already have a PS5, are you really going to upgrade to a PS5 Pro? My assumption is not. And if you have a PS4 and you never upgrade to PS5, are you going to upgrade to PS5 Pro? I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure who that is. You take into account the cost of console itself, then for PS sub and first, it's a bummer. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's the thing. You need to sub to be able to play the, you know, if you're playing an online game, you have to pay for the network, you know, network access and stuff. So it's an ongoing, it's not a one-time cost, it's an ongoing cost. So bought a PS4 years ago just to play it. It was worth it. I mean, I've never regretted any console I bought. I mean, I have a Xbox One and I didn't play much on it. I mean, I played Skyrim and I played Fallout 4. That was pretty much it, but I got enough time. It was worth, and plus it was actually pretty cheap. I know, I mean, it was less than $200. I might have, I think it was $199 maybe. But it was really cheap. I mean, for something I could just plug in and start playing games on. It worked, and it worked. You just put the disc in and it just works, so. That's the nice thing about consoles is they tend to be, you know, that tends to be the experience. You plug it in and it works. Both games are great. Would love the actual game on virtual reality. I've never done the virtual, I've never even been tempted by virtual reality. When it can be like Star Trek, you know, when you have a holodeck and you can go in, then I'm interested. That'd be kind of cool. Although, can you imagine? Used to be a console player. PCs are more expensive up front, but they more than pay off. Well, and the thing about PCs is you have more options as well. There's just so many more games available. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to pay for network access. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Is you just, yeah. If you were going to buy a new console, you get an Xbox Series, but you're more tempted to get a PC instead. Well, Hermos, if you're ever looking to get a PC and you need advice, there's so many knowledgeable people in the Discord and in the chat as well that you know, if you ever need a, plus just experience, you know, people could say what hardware they're running and what their experience has been. So if you ever go that route, but I'm not one of those people that say a PC is better. I'll say it's just different. It's a different experience. In some cases, it can be better. In some cases, it's not as, you know, it's not, there's no way it's more accessible than, I mean, a console, you buy the console and you plug it into your TV and you start playing. So like a PC can't match that in terms of ease. Is this my stash? That's my stash. All right, I just want to transfer the Blue Ridge or these things. These heavy things. Oh, we'll do this one as well. Any other legendaries? No. All right. Data mine show next month Fallout 76 will have a discounted special. Fallout First is only $14.99. Yeah, it's usually for a month. When they do those discounts, it's usually for 1 month. VR gives you motion sickness. Oh, okay. 76 is the newest game that you even play on it. Nothing else interests you, so no reason to upgrade at all. Yeah. Same. Okay. So PC you can upgrade to. You don't have to buy a whole new. That's the thing with a PC. You can upgrade parts here and there. I mean, that's what Mr. Epaz does, right? He'll upgrade his video card, and then the next upgrades. Like I think he alternates, right? He'll do like, he'll upgrade his video card, and then he'll upgrade, you know, like maybe a year or two later. I don't know how often he upgrades. Then he'll upgrade his motherboard and his CPU, and alternates doing that. So that's a thing you could do. You can do like these incremental upgrades as you need to do. Someone's shooting me? Oh, they're shooting ghouls over there. All right. Back to going up top, up and around. I think this is the way. But can you imagine, like I had this theory that in the future, gamers, video game players will be elite athletes, like actual athletes. Because it'll be like virtual reality. It'll be like the holodeck. I mean, can you imagine Skyrim, you know, something like, or Call of Duty. Say you're a Call of Duty player, but imagine you're the one that you actually have to run to get your character to run, and you have to jump to get your character to jump. Like, yeah, video game players in the future, they're going to be just like these ripped athletes Because they'll have to be, otherwise they won't be able to play the game. Fallout 76, nope, no bugs. Yep, GPU, next upgrade, CPU, memory, motherboard, then GPU. 2 to 3 year cycle, there you go. So that way you're not breaking the bank. Although video card, I mean, CPU motherboard memory typically isn't crazy in terms of money. Like, not usually. I mean, right now is kind of a rough time because of, like, if you want a 7800X3D, good luck. I guess they're kind of hard to come by at the moment, but generally that combo is cheaper than, like, video cards are just really expensive. And that doesn't sound like it's going to change anytime soon. NVIDIA's basically saying, yeah, we're not going to be doing the high end. We're not going to even compete in the high end. So NVIDIA can basically charge whatever they want for high end stuff, which they already do, but Rackdo Rover, hello, hello. Hit level 50 this morning after 9 days playing. Nice, you love the game. Well, me too. I love the game too. I'm glad you're having a fun time. Let's see, there's Huntersville, which we don't want. If I go, let's see, if I go up, I don't want to go there. So I want to go this way. All right, we want to go this way. All right, here we go. Bought a PC for $800. It was already more powerful than current consoles. Then you recently upgraded to a 4070. That's what I have as a 4070. It's crazy. I mean, that's just a mid-range card, but it's crazy how expensive it is. Although it's cheaper than when I bought it. Because they've introduced all the super stuff when I mean, if I were to build a PC today, I actually don't know what I would do. I'm just glad I don't have to build a PC today. I'm glad Rover. I'm glad they're helping. That was kind of the goal, to help and to entertain. Entertainment first, help secondary, depending on the video. But I'm glad you're having a good time. October, November, you'll be getting, 4080 Super. You know, I saw a killer deal on one. It was very brief. It was a few weeks back, but they had a 4080 Super. It was like really cheap. It was like $850. I mean, not cheap, but I mean, for that card, it was like $850 for a 4080 Super, which is really cheap. I mean, that's a $1,000 card, and discounts usually don't happen. And I don't think the discount lasted very long, or the supply. But that was one of those ones that's like, I mean, if I could have gotten one for $850 when I bought my card, I probably would have, because it's a massive upgrade over a 4070. So, Rover, thank you very much for becoming a member. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you. $850 is cheap for that card. Yes, very cheap for that card. I mean, that's a great deal for that card. So, and Rover, I do have a few member videos, not a ton, but I do have a few, so be sure to check out the members only videos. Need to upgrade your PC, worried about Intel? You know, I would not upgrade a motherboard CPU right now, because Intel is due to, now I can say I do run Intel. I have the 13th gen. I have a 13700K. I've done the I wasn't having any issues. I've done the microcode BIOS update. Still not having any issues. Notice no difference in performance. But Intel is set to introduce a new chips this year, so they'll be different, different generation. So I would wait for that. Definitely before doing that. And also, you can always consider AMD. I mean, AMD's got some stuff. So, but I would definitely not upgrade right now. I would wait. Just because I wait and see what the new Intel chips do. Because Intel's already come out and said that the issue that they had with the 13th to 14th gen is not, the new ones don't have that issue. Of course they're going to say that. But, maybe you'll be able to get a deal on, whatever. And AMD, honestly, like maybe their previous gen stuff, or they have the AM5 now, so the AM4 stuff would be probably a good option to go with, because it's got basically similar performance in terms of gaming. So I would probably not upgrade right now. What am I doing? Oh, I need to go to the other part. Not paying attention. Been running AMD for the past 7 years. Oh, okay. I mean, if all you're doing is gaming, I went with Intel just because I do gaming and productivity, and Intel is better as far as that goes, at least for the, like for gaming, the 7800X3D is the best chip. It's the fastest, but for mixed use like what I do, the Intel was a better option. All right, in we go. Clearly the target audience for console, you have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, and that's the thing. Consoles are, I think consoles are great.
You must be here about that shipment of Blamco mac and cheese. Great. I was starting to get
MSRP is what they want you to put in as a minimum, but if a board partner wants to sell it for cheaper, they're allowed to do so. Yeah.
Your Majesty.
We'll engage. Hello, hello. 3-star horde boss on you. Oh, nice. And Watoga. 3-star horde boss in Watoga.
Originally?
Oh, I forgot to say Mr. Whatever.
Hun.
Oh, sure thing.
Your steeliness. I always liked him to call me your steeliness, but I wasn't paying attention because I'm just in button click mode at this point.
Oh, that's.
Then we have to go to the tower that we have to go to isn't that far away. The lookout tower. So that's not that big of a deal. Plenty of time for productivity. You can compile stuff on your off time and then it take however long it wants. Yeah. Finally home in time. Nice. Have fun playing. Console war and console versus PC. Yeah, I agree, Hermos. It's all dumb. Play whatever you want. I mean, if there's a console exclusive that you want, obviously, then you go with that. If you know, if there's no, or buy. I mean, if you have the money, buy everything. That's an option too. Okay, so I need to go to. Oh, right there. There's the horde boss. Wild Mongol horde. So I need to go there. So all right, we'll go out. Where are we? I'm gonna cook whatever. I'm gonna cook these mole rats that I killed. Consoles have the advantage of having optimization because it's all the same hardware. Yeah, and they don't have to worry about software conflicts and stuff like that. So, absolutely, stuff is very often optimized for console, and they're easy. I mean, consoles have lots of advantages. It's not like PC is just better in every way. It isn't. They both have their advantages, and basically, you just do what works best for your situation. That's the way to do that. Whatever it works best for you is what you do, and if you're lucky enough to have options, I mean, that's the thing. Not everyone does. Sometimes, just for financial reasons, all you can get is like a console, and that's okay. That way, at least you can game. It all plays games, right? Basic rule for gaming: play whatever you want on whatever system you want, just as long as you're having fun. You are doing it correctly. That is absolutely true. Exclusives aren't really exclusives because a lot are cloud gaming or whatever. That's true, and a lot of the PS and a lot of PlayStation stuff is starting to come to PC, although it's years later. But yeah, exclusive, and it looks like Microsoft is becoming more and more open, just having everything on every platform, and yeah. But there's a lot of stuff that just basically I mean, I think there's a lot of games that just are on PC as well. So, I mean, I think for the most games available to you, PC is the way to go. See, we're going to switch back here. I should know this map. I should be able to traverse this map with my eyes closed. Wouldn't be fun. Another 3-star spawn. Oh, nice. Other day you were doing eviction notice and saw an NPC running around called Clown. Yeah, that's a new one. Will I don't know if anybody knows what it's about, but yeah, that's a new one. And that's a static spawn. It's over at eviction. I mean, if you go to eviction notice, which I don't have on the map, but it's like right there. There's actually a spot you can go to and a clown will always be there. So, hey Sam, welcome. No, if I was dead, the run would be over. I'd be playing another character. We are 50 plus hours at this point, and no death yet. Maybe today will be the day. Hey, Fallout Life, welcome. What if you attach quad to a black powder rifle? Is it worth it? I don't know that it's worth it, just because. So the way it works on black powder weapons, when you have quad, when you do a reload, it reloads one bullet at a time. So you still have to go through the reload animation 4 times. So because of that, for me, I would rather just have something that gives me extra damage. Because if I have to go through that reload 4 times, I mean, it's kind of cool. You can fire 1, 2, 3 shots, but then if you're in a crowd, then you're back to reloading 1 at a time. So I personally, it's not something I would want, but I could see why it would be appealing. If it reloaded 4 at once, absolutely, but it doesn't. So I'd rather just go for something that's like a damage prefix and, you know, faster reload, and I'm just gonna run away. Sorry, I didn't mean to trespass. Let's see, sorry. I gotta get away before I can look at the chat. We got floaters over there, and I'll just cut right here. I'm guessing I should be, I mean, caution. I should be good here. Mostly gaming because you have... It was off the screen here. Mostly gaming because you have a laptop for work, but you don't know much about AMD. Your current PC was a bit restricted for upgrading because it's an old Alienware. Steam Deck runs 76 better than it. Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need specific advice, Poppy, just post in the Discord. I'm sure you'll get more recommendations than you can shake a stick at. But yeah, if you're looking to upgrade, and Mr. Epos has done a lot of upgrading, so he's a really good source of information. Saw a video where a new PS5 Pro costs as much as a decent gaming computer. It's tough to match, but you could do it, yes. Yes, building a PC is, I mean, it's basically, if you can do what I would say about building a PC, if you can put together Legos, you can put together a PC. I mean, it's just have a positive attitude. Don't assume that it's hard, because it's really not. Stuff kind of fits together one way only, so it's not, you know, it's not like someone gives you a pile of wood and says, build me a desk. I mean, stuff goes together in a specific way. So putting a PC together is actually very straightforward. Hey, Jesse, welcome. GPA used to say that. Have I tried doing encryption solo on this run? You mean encrypted? No. No. I haven't done encrypted on, there's no way I could do it. I would die. I don't do enough damage. I would be dead in a heartbeat. It would be impossible. The run would end. That's what would happen. Let's see. Is the tower here? Oh, okay. We've been here before. We're just going to skirt around this. Don't like daily challenges like killing Wendigo because you have to server hop until you get one alive. Yeah. And it seems like that, Hermos, like all the places that spawn Wendigos can also spawn glowing ghouls. And what happens is you end up with one of them will have a glowing ghoul, so they'll all have a glowing ghoul. So it's kind of frustrating. I understand what you mean. So I don't like to have to go private server just to there we go. I don't like to have to go to a private server just to do a challenge, a daily challenge. The tower doesn't seem like it's, I guess it is down. All right. I guess it is. Guys are going so fast. The only stressful part of building a PC is putting the CPU in the socket. Yeah, I get that. Don't drop it, or don't put too much paste on, or too little paste, or yeah. And don't forget to enable dual channel memory in the BIOS. Otherwise, you'll be way underperforming. Taking apart upgrade network card, RAM. Oh, okay, simple stuff. Yeah, I mean, if you could do all that stuff, the building a PC is not. I mean, you're already there. I mean, if you're comfortable opening up a computer and replacing a component, then you can do a PC. I mean, building one is actually very simple and doesn't actually take all that much time. The hardest part about building a PC, honestly, is just deciding which parts to get and you know, budget and all that stuff. And also reinstalling all your stuff. To me, that's the worst part about building a PC is it's like I get the one set up how I want, everything installed how I want, everything on my desktop exactly how I want it, and then I do a new PC and I gotta do that all over again. That's the worst part for me. And paying for it, that's not my favorite part either. Okay, so there's no enemies here. It should just be a bunch of possums. I am so far behind the comments, Delta. I can't keep up. You're just going too fast. Just refresh the challenge. Yeah, you can do that. But sometimes what happens is you end up getting worse challenges. The next thing you know, you're in this reroll hell, which I've done. If you do get a PC, you could finally play Fallout 76 with us. You absolutely could. You don't want to, yeah, I agree. You don't want to start over. And I think that's what keeps a lot of people from switching. Okay, investigate the test site. Got the backpack here. Examine that. A bag with Mike on it. I don't find anything useful because apparently the bag is very complicated. Until I search these other things, I won't be able to figure it out.
All right, everyone gather around. Ward wanted us.
That's what's so frustrating about stuff like that. It's like the bag is right there, but for some reason, this bag is just completely baffling to me, and I can't find anything into it until I do all of the other things.
Uh-oh. Sorry. I wanted to.
But again, you know, starting over is, it's like, well, think of it. Then all the, I honestly kind of think starting it would be kind of fun. It's like I don't know anything and I have no crutch or anything. I have to go and learn all the stuff all over again, which, yeah, some of it was kind of a pain, and some of the challenges you can't get anymore, like nuclear winter stuff, so.
What have I done?
Transfer the HDD and you won't have to, yeah, but then I have to do that. That's the thing. It's just one of those things. All right, so now we examine the bag and now still, oh, I found a password. Awesome. All right. Apparently I found the password. The first time I was just confused and couldn't find the password. Keep out. Let's see. Find out where Mike went. Come on. Come on. Okay. Kerwood Mine. There we go. Is this investigate Kerwood Mine? All right. And that's just down the hill down here. Might as well go up here and do a little scout. Wait, I've already done that. Yeah, I've already been here. Never mind. All right, down the hill we go. Let's check our... Ooh. Our drink situation is dire. Not really dire, but we might as well eat because... There we go. Hey, drinks. Welcome, welcome. It's annoying this game doesn't have crossplay. I agree with you. Gotta get going. All right, John. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Almost level 50 on alt account and just don't have the build, the gun. And just don't have the build for the guns you have. Yeah. It takes time. Wow, all right. I don't know if I could do enough damage to take this thing down. What'd be funny is how I, whoa, shoot. Ah. What'd be funny is how I walked off a cliff and died because of this. Be the first person who ever died because of a cargo bot. That would be good. It's probably gonna go to some place I can't get to. Oh, maybe. Can I get down there? Wow, okay, I can. Can I get down there without dying? No. AFK sitting in your cappy tub and came back and your teammate is sleeping in the tub too. All right, well, you know, it's good to have friends. All the cheat mode this game has on PC, Bethesda doesn't care about. Crossplay would be so unfair to console players. I don't know anything about any of that. Okay, so where is it? Oh, it's up there. Oh, well, if somebody there's a if you go to here, if you go to East Mountain Lookout, there's a nuke card bot down there, down the down the hill. I'm not gonna be able to get up there. All right, so Kerwood Mine, pardon me. Kerwood Mine is mole miners, and it has that underwater level too. Which cool, I can put on the little suit. Pardon me. Any of your friends would get into a tub, they'd have 2 black eyes and a broken nose. All right. The grind is the game. We love the grind. Absolutely. If you don't like grinding, yeah, we were talking about this on Zmore's stream yesterday. If you don't like grinding, this is probably not the game for you. I mean, that's what this game is. It's a lot. I mean, it's, and probably a lot of the online games are that way too. I mean, you have repeatable content. You do the same things over and over again. You have an end game loop, and it involves grinding. So, and because the new legendary crafting system, that grind is well, I shouldn't say a little. It's way better. It's a much better experience. Went to Japan. Oh, that's awesome. Unlocked a weapon mod from scrapping a heavy incinerator. Didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was well, it should. I mean, if you can scrap it, you should be able. If you can scrap it, you should be able to learn from it. Because I don't think you can scrap the stuff that you can't learn. Like you can't scrap a cold shoulder, and you can't scrap a circuit breaker because there's nothing to learn. So if you can scrap it, you should be able to learn from it. Anything? Oh, okay. Yep. I got staggered by a rad rat. That doesn't seem like it should be a thing. Anything in here? There's some salt. There's some salt. Public hot tub. Okay. Only person you want. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we're talking about we have hot tub talk. Probably should have been sneaking going into the mine here. Pardon me. Because, let's see here. There will be mole miners up here. Let's do this. I haven't used my hunting rifle in a bit. It's probably a lot less effective. I should be able to one-hit a mole rat, though. Probably a lot less effective just because they are higher level than... That wasn't a headshot, I guess. Hard to... I guess the bush killed it. Or the bush blocked me. 51, what? There we go. Still not a ton of damage. Now, were there 3 of them or were there 2 of them? I do not know. See, we're just going to be judicious with what we do. All right, so some of this stuff is pretty good scrap, so we will pick it up. And there's a mole rat in here too. I heard it. Or do they make mole rat sounds? Maybe they make mole rat sounds. I don't know. Miner's key. No, thank you. I don't need that miscellaneous quest. Hot tub. Funny. Hot tub. Hot tub. All right, we're just all talking hot tubs. All right. Let me in. Is there a way to talk him through? Like, if I have like 800 charisma, will that work? I don't think there's a way to do that. I think you're just kind of, yeah. Find a way to reach him. I don't think there's a way through that. More caps. I'm rich. Bethesda's EULA states that any mod is okay to use so long as it doesn't adversely affect other players. Most cheap mods are client-side, thus are okay to use. Ah. Most cheap mods? Okay, there's a... It's like, I know there's a mole rat here somewhere. Just a matter of... This one I have to be careful, because sometimes mole miners have missile launchers, and... Oh, those things are just so camouflaged here in the dark. Alright, so here we go. We got the cave diving suit. Which we'll have to put on. I don't want to have my character die because he drowned. So let's just hotkey... that, although I can't yeah, I don't know. Problem is now my damage resistance is nothing, so I have to be very careful with this. My damage resist is nothing. You can actually get it. You can actually do this without underwater breathing. What? You can actually do this without the kit. You just have to hustle through. You can't take your time. All right, I'm not sure what people are talking about at this point. Michael, welcome to the world. All right, so we are going to... Are we in stealth? All right, so we're in stealth. Oh, I think we have to go... I wish you could hotkey your like all your armor and stuff. Just have that as like a group of things that you could do. Just in case, yeah, I put on that. That would have been a bad mistake. Yeah, normally I could just run right through this, but I want to be careful. Because you can end up real dead real quickly. Let's see, it's not that. Then we have the cave diving suit again. Nice. Yeah, see, and I would consider anything that bypasses that, I would consider those cheating. So we're not going to talk about those, so please no more talk of those kind of mods. I would appreciate that. Oh, the hotkey didn't even work? Okay, well, apparently. Even though I favorited it, it's not showing up on the favorite wheel. Wish there were more underwater dungeons to justify using a diving suit. I agree, Hermos. I mean, we have underwater breathing as a legendary effect. Ooh, this is a thing. I think this is actually, if you get all three of the valuables, that's actually, is that one over here? No. If you get all three of the valuables, that's actually caps, is what it is. Not really sure where all those are, but we've got one. If we can get the other ones, we will. All right, so are we hidden? All right, now it's back to our, back to this. A lot of switching back and forth. Need a regular hammer? Let's see. The new raids. Ghost, the new raids are supposed to come in December. What is... Oh, okay. Something? Okay. Mole miner right there. Durable mole miner. Okay. Find a... What is happening? Is this the... Oh, there's that. Oh, then we have to go to another... Hello. Oh, and then I have to find... Okay, never mind. Then you have to go back and find the... Okay, I forgot about that part. Then you have to go back. A sledgehammer is a hammer, I would think. It counts. Fallout 4 had the ocean taking up part of the map, but there's barely anything underwater. Yeah. In fact, that's the first time the first video I ever watched on Fallout was actually Oxhorn. He did this whole video on the pipes that are under. There's like so many pipes and stuff. And it was kind of interesting to watch. It was fun. All right, so we want to go down there. I don't really know where all the things are, since it doesn't really tell you where all the optional stuff is. Or does it? I only have one quest marker. Hammer for the whacker smacker. That would count. That's a super sledge, actually. We got another little trinket right here. Nice. So we only have one more valuable to do. I may actually look for it. If I got 2 out of 3, seems like I might want to get all... Oh, there we go. There we go. I got them all. Ta-da. Did I get something? I think that's part of the conversation when I go back to Romani, I think. There's the key, because that's where we keep our key. Chunk of Blackwater Mine is underwater and can be explored, but yeah, it's minimal. Yeah, I mean, there's no... I mean, other than this quest, there's really nothing that takes you underwater. So it's like underwater breathing, because that's why my main character, not anymore, but I did have underwater... Wait. I already did that. Did I go right? Did I go the right way? I don't know. Is this the right spot? It is. All right. This is slow going. The slow boat we're on. Extra caps at the end of the conversation with Romani. That's what I was thinking. It's been a while, and I haven't done it every time. Only time there was something cool underwater was a crash vertibird with power armor frame. That was in Far Harbor. There's actually a section by, you know, that it's early on in the game. There's some power armor underground or underwater. It's by, what's that weird town where the town where you have to take the purity test or whatever? They have the Covenant. Is that the one? Right by Covenant, there's a lake right there, and in that lake, there's actually some power armor under the water as well. Mr. Peppered, hello. Diving suit was shown in the Wild Appalachia trailer back when raids were a thing, but it wasn't added until Still Dawn. Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, I think Far Harbor's got all kinds of stuff as well. I mean, I know underwater is where you get a lot of the marine armor pieces, right? Definitely worth breathing underwater for that. Glass Cavern Decryption Daily Op. You need 16 people there to run all around. Ooh, I have not done one yet. I did one on the PTS once, and it seemed like kind of a thing. I was using a brand new character, so it was kind of rough. I was just getting wrecked over and over by everything. I'd start a new character on the PTS just because I felt like, come on, can we go? Trying to go under the water here. Yes, and the water is clear. That's just an I setting where you have like the water set to, I don't even know what the setting is anymore. It's been so long, but having clear water is kind of nice. Makes it a lot easier to find the valuables. My gear has protected me from a disease, which is nice. Thank you, gear. Okay, switching for hopefully the last time. Marine armor, it is all underwater in Fallout Fahaba. But then the legendary, I mean, you can buy legendary versions of it, which is crazy expensive, but they do have legendary versions of all of those as well. I mean, that marine armor is good stuff. That's right. Blew up your fuel, no barbecue for you tonight. Another, wow. Double XP is it's crazy. This is not an area where usually you're double it, where you're getting level ups very, very often. That just kind of disappeared. Okay. Think we're close. Know plenty of unknown things about this game. You played it so much that you're kind of an expert at it. Keyword is kinda. God, it's Friday. Me too, monkey. I'm ready for the weekend. Plus it's stream day. Stream day is always a fun day. Well, mostly a fun day. Are we there? Oh, we're here. All right, good. We go back to, disease curve. Yes, please. Stim pack. No, thank you. Take this. All right, yes, we got a conversation. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just here to talk. Move aside.
What? No.
Should I be all violent with him and push him around?
But
Maybe. He doesn't really look like, he looks more pitiful than anything, and I just can't. We're just taking it. Spin the wheel. Go get yourself a whacker smacker. All right, so we got that. The weapons cache, high-speed minigun, there we go. It's kind of heavy, though. All right, so laser, no. And there's no workbench here. Okay. Outward and onward, we go to Foundation. This is the part we normally would fast travel back, but not this time. Yeah, double XP, Hermos. I mean, even my main character, I think I leveled up like 10 times yesterday, which most of the times I play, I don't level up. It's rare that I level up even once in a day, so... Yeah, I had like, I think it was about 10 level ups yesterday. So it was nice. Mr. Epos, have a nice nap. Children of Adam paint for marine armor is cool. I agree, Monkey, it is. The diving suit is very heavy. In fact, I'm going to drop it, I think. Well, I have to go back to Foundation, right? So I'm going to drop it at Foundation. So if anyone wants an extra diving suit, this one is going to get, assuming I can drop it. I'm going to drop it at Foundation. Let's see. Let's do combat shotgun. Yeah. Because I do not want to carry it around and I have no use for it. It's not tradable though, is it? Oh, I don't think it's tradable. Right? The diving suit isn't. So if I drop it, it's, I mean, when I drop it, it's just going to disappear anyway, right? Right. I think that's going to happen. Can your Steam refund go through? I don't know. Have I looked at the weight of that thing? It's like 8, I think. If I remember correctly, it's 8. It is 8. And it cannot be traded. All right, so I'm just going to drop it. I can't drop it yet? Oh, jeez. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Gabe, for giving me this thing that I can't get rid of. Stuck with it. I'm assuming once I complete this part of the quest, it will go away. The quest thing will go away. What legendary perk card should you focus on upgrading first, just at level 50? It depends. It depends on how you're playing. Are you playing full health, low health? Yeah, do you play stealth? Do you play run and gun? Do you play heavy gunner? Do you play... Because it really is dependent on that. I mean, what I will say is you can't go wrong with specials, really, because you'll always want more than the standard amount, I think. I can dump it after. That's what I thought. Untradeable without letting you craft unique. I know, like that one. I wish, because it's heavy, right? I mean, I still have one of these in my stash on my main character. I would love to be able just to drop it or scrap it and learn how to craft them if I ever want one back, which I never will. I'm still waiting for my plan for my Xerxos gun. Master Infiltrator. That's a good quality of life. You play all of the above. Master Infiltrator. That's a good one too. That's a quality of life one. I don't necessarily think is a required one. That's a very convenient one. It's very nice to have, but I don't know if I would make that. I don't know. Like it would just depend on what my needs were. Because you'll get another one at level 75, I think. Because it's 50, 75, 100, 150, 200, and then 300. So let's see. This is the right direction. We should be able to craft the diving suit after completing this quest. You are not wrong. I agree. If you are new and don't have much carry weight, strength is handy and is good for melee. It is, but I wouldn't go over. I mean, if you're, say you're playing melee and you're maximum, I wouldn't like go over that for my first perk. To me, going past 15 on a special with legendaries is a luxury, not an early game decision that I would do. I would rather do other things, but it just depends. I mean, if you're playing full health, I really like I really like What Rads. I think that's a nice perk. I mean, it's a very nice, convenient perk if you're playing full health, so. Never upgrade Master Infiltrator. I love the auto. I mean, I love auto click. That's great. It makes some things just so nice. Just click, click, click. I mean, I know how to pick and I know how to hack, but if I don't have to, then. And if I have the points, I mean, that's the thing. If you have a character that has perk coins, you might as well, and you have nothing to spend them on. If you have the perk slotted in, I wish you could downgrade perks. I wish there was an option to downgrade a legendary perk, even if there was a cost to it. Say maybe I only got 90% of the perk coins back. You know, maybe I upgrade, because, you know, like, I will say, do not take legendary charisma. Like, that's the worst one you could take, I would say. Because charisma points from that perk can't be used for sharing, so Yeah, legendary charisma's bad. And it is one I've taken on a couple of characters without realizing that it was bad. It'd be nice if I could just scrap it and have it, you know, revert it and get like 90% of those perk coins back, something like that. Leo FN, hello, hello. Don't think we unlock or hack so often, so you don't see any value with Master Infiltrator. It's a total quality of life. It's a luxury for sure. It's very convenient a lot of times. I tell you this, if they ever get rid of Silo, you know, if they fix all the hacks that you know, all the shortcuts and silos, I think Master Infiltrator will become a lot more popular because it makes running a silo legitimate so much faster than not having it. Be able to one-click through things where you can bypass, like, fixing the pipes and stuff is super awesome. Ah, okay, there's a mine. Where am I? Where did I end? Oh, we're at Huntersville. Oh, okay, I know where I am. I'm going through Huntersville. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's go back this way. I'm gonna go through this part of town because there's like two super mutants and a dog over here. I don't want to go through the middle. It's like as much time as I spend in Hunterville, I should know it, except I never come through it that way. Ever. I always come through it the other way, but there should be a super mutant right here. Let's do this. A little stealth action. And then usually there's like another one over there and a dog. But I may be able to bypass them by going up around, maybe. Maybe? Can I get up on these tires? And then get up on these rocks, and then up on these rocks? There we go. All right. Master Infiltrator is still more useful than Legendary Charisma. Yeah, that's true. I would agree with that. Under Armor, get Secret Service. It depends. I would never say definite. I mean, it depends on how you play. Like, if you play Stealth, I think Raider, Shielded Raider is a better option than Secret Service. But if you are going, you know, melee, Secret Service is good. It just depends. I mean, they give you different things. If you want to level up, Casual, Shielded Casual. No damage. I have a dense chest piece, which helps me a lot. I mean, I was taking a lot of explosive damage before I had that. I was running away. If someone had a missile launcher, I was going the other way. So, dense chest piece does make a difference. If bloodied with uni, doesn't matter what Under Armor. That is true. That's the thing. So it just depends. If you're playing full health, I'm assuming full health. If you're brand new to the game, I'm assuming full health. So if there's an area where you wish you had more special points to allocate, you could take a legendary special. You could take What Rads. I think that's a really nice full health perk. You can take Follow Through. If you play Stealth, Follow Through will really up your damage a lot. I think that's a really good perk. If you play Heavy Guns and you only play on teams, taking one for the team can be good. Ammo Factory could be useful if you're struggling with ammo. I mean, there's a lot of choices, but it really is dependent. Hey, Jason. Thinking about buying the game, should you get all of the DLC at once? Everything's included. When you buy the game, you get everything. The DLCs for this game don't cost money. So when you buy the game, you have everything. That's just you buy it once and you're good. Which is so nice. It's not like ESO where you have to buy the expansions every time they come up. Can I get up through here? Apparently I can. The answer is yes. And so yes, you should definitely get the game. Just get the game and start playing and welcome aboard and have a good time. Heavy Energy PA. Electric, I mean, honestly, if you're playing a Power Armor, Electric Absorption is a really nice perk. It basically makes you immune to energy damage, and your fusion cores will constantly get charged. So for a Power Armor character, I'd almost recommend Electric Absorption as your first perk, honestly, if you're brand new. They like your money. Well, I mean, they have Fallout First, they have an Atomic Shop, so it's not like everything is free, but all the content is once you buy it. Oh, that's not a DLC, Jason. That is a special, that's like a cosmetic pack. It just gives you some bonus items. That's not actually the game. You can get the game for pretty cheap. I think someone posted it was like $12 right now. I mean, you can get it pretty cheap. You don't, that's an optional thing. It doesn't give you any extra content. That's all just, you know, extra bonus items is all that is. 5th great grandfather is a founder of Morgantown. Well, that's cool. Does ESO have a subscription? Yeah, it has. It does. I don't know what it. I mean, I haven't played it, but it does.
I can't believe it.
Haven't spent a single dime in the game, and it's easy to get atoms. Yeah. I played it for like 6 months with that first 6 months in the game. I didn't need it. I mean, you do spend more time managing inventory, but other than that,
Now then,
and
unfortunate.
I mean, I kind of need it for the channel. If I didn't have the channel, I probably still have it on one account, but I wouldn't have it on both. That's for sure.
Take the weapon.
But I just kind of need it for videos and stuff. So you can earn atoms in the game. Yes, you get them from the season board, and there are challenges built into the game, so you can get atoms in game. Yes. I mean, there are some limits. I mean, there is Fallout First, which is a subscription, but it's optional. It does have some nice benefits, but it's definitely not required. If someone says you need it to play the game, they're wrong. You don't. It's quality of life features is all. Yeah, basically once you buy the game, you have access to all the content. And any future content, they don't charge for any added content. All right, so now I have to go back to Romani. And then I think from here is where I go to after this will be the Enclave Research Facility, which I'll probably go back to camp at that point. Because I have to go there, and I'll probably go to camp, and that way I'll do a checkup on my weapons and store stuff and whatever. So we'll go.
Glad to be away from the pit.
What's the best way to go? Atlas. Atlas is just. Yeah, it's just a long walk. All right, so let's just go down, go by White Spring. You know, we'll just go down the road there. We'll go this way. We'll go this way. Glow Shift, hello. Got your dailies done and finished the last weeklies. Now time to get ready for work. Oh, you gotta work. All right, have fun. Have fun working. Can I explain what Fallout First is if it takes too much? No, Fallout First. Okay, so Fallout First is, and I can't really. Let me see if I can do this. If I can put a tent down. All right, so there is a survival tent. Hang on. All right, so if you don't have Fallout First, just ignore the tree and all that. So here is a stash box right here. So if you don't have Fallout First, you can see there on the bottom on the right where it says 185 out of 1200. 1200 is how much space you have in your stash to store things. And that's it. That's all the space you have. And that's for ammunition. That's for junk that you use for scrapping. It's for weapons, armor. Whatever you want to store goes in there, and you have 1200. Now, ignore the fact that this character's only using 185. This character, you'd normally use a lot more than that, right? And if you have Fallout First, you get 2 additional things. So I have a scrap box. So I have junk that I can store, and this is unlimited. So basically all the junk that would normally go, like scrap and stuff that you use for crafting, would go in your stash box. And with Fallout First, I can take it out of my stash box, freeing up space, and I have unlimited storage right here. And ammo goes in here as well, except for charging ammo like fusion cores. But most of your ammo can go in here. So I have unlimited ammo storage as well. So that frees up space in my stash box. Also, this survival tent that I have right here, I'm able to place that basically wherever I want. So if I'm out and about exploring, I can put this down and I can store stuff. That's also a Fallout First exclusive. And one more thing is you have private world. So when you load into the game, I can actually do a private server that is just me. And so I can have a server all to myself if I want, and I can have up to 7 friends on the server with me. That's another Fallout First thing. And then there's the season board. Like you have the season board, you know, the battle pass, as it were, if you know what battle passes are. There are some things that are Fallout First exclusives. Let's find one here. I'm not seeing. What's a Fallout First exclusive? Because I'll have things on here. Oh, right here. It'll say First. So we've got like this particular type of turret for your camp. If you have Fallout First, you can claim this. If you don't, you can't. That kind of thing. So there's some Fallout First exclusive, but these are cosmetic things. They're not really game altering things. But that's basically Fallout First in a nutshell. Fallout First, it depends on. Fallout First depends on your country, number one. So I don't know what other countries charge. So in the US, I think it's $12.90. I want to say it's $12.99 a year, a month rather, or $100 a year. So you can buy it for the year and it saves you quite a bit of money. I think it's $12.99. I'm not positive. Hey, Lauren, welcome. Hey, Derek, welcome. You're just in time playing Pokemon. Jeez, you should apologize for playing Pokemon is what you should do. No scrap box. You have a stash box. You have no scrap box. You know, so you still, everybody has a stash box, but Fallout First gives you the scrap box and the ammo box and the tent and private servers. All right, okay. Wasn't paying attention. Jeeper, $12.99 a year. Yeah, it's 12. I think it's $12.99 a month. I'm not sure, but I know other countries it's more. So some places it actually cost significantly more. But yeah, doing it by the year, you save quite a bit of money. But it, then you have to come up with more money at once. $12.99 a month, $99 a year. Okay, good. Elixir Plucky, yes, thank you for subscribing. Is an ammo store useless because you can always convert ammo for your weapons that you use? That's what I do. It's not useless. It's very convenient. I mean, it saves you time, if nothing else. I mean, yeah, you can just put everything in the ammo converter. The ammo converter, the problem is the conversion rates are terrible. So I don't think the ammo thing is useless at all, because the number of times that I've said, you know what, I want to try this other kind of weapon, one that I've never used before, I haven't been using. And it's nice, all the random ammo that I pick up, I've been collecting over time, because it used to be I'd have to drop it. So it saves your resources as well. I mean, that's the thing. Like, it saves me. It's just ammo that I don't have to craft, resources I don't have to use, time I don't have to spend crafting or gathering resources. So no, I think the ammo box is, I love the ammo box. I think it was a great addition. Came back to the screen to notice that, was seeing if your bike clothes are dry yet. They're not. Sorry to hear that. Blow on them. Use a hair dryer. If you're in a hotel. I've done that. Like, when I've been traveling, if I spill something and I, wash out the shirt or whatever, hair dryer on like a wet spot will really dry it out pretty quick. Having ammo box is nice because you can bulk make and store, or you can swap tune profiles, just grab a gun. Yeah, I mean, the ammo box is great. It's fantastic. That was such a good addition. Maybe we'll get a chem box next. That's my prediction, but who knows? Only use cremator and holy fire. You don't see many weapons value in this game. All right. Yes, but it's not always just about power. I mean, for everybody. I mean, I play based on fun. Some things are just fun to try. And where am I? Oh, okay, so I can go this way. That's where I'll go. Ennis, hello. $2 per month for Fallout First? Oh, wow. That's cheap. That's crazy cheap. How do people know an exposition is just about to end? Oh, because the teammates were friendly and they were waving and saying, come join the expedition. That's the only way to know. There's no other way to know. If they join at the end, they just happen to join at the end, there's no way to know when it's about to end, unless you have teammates that are telling you, come, we're about to get on the vertibird. Scrap box, ammo box, and fridges. We need a chem box. Yeah, but the fridge is for anybody. Oh, I guess, that's right. I guess is the cryo fridge for anybody, or is that, I was thinking, is that a Fallout First one? I was thinking that was for everybody, but I could be wrong. Yeah, could have known each other and they were chatting. You don't know. Some care about the highest numbers. Well, that's the thing. For some people, that is the fun. Like, for some people, the number is the fun part, and the higher the number, the better. That's fine. For me, it's not really that. It's more about, once I get to a point where I can kill anything, then it's just, if I can kill anything with a weapon, then it's more about how does the weapon feel, and is it different? I mean, sometimes I change weapons. I mean, my main character was using a quad handmade. That's my main gun, but I put it in my stash, and I've been using an explosive plasma rifle for a bit. That's fun. Not the most powerful gun. I mean, it's pretty strong. Not the most powerful, but it's a lot of fun, and it's different. And because of the ammo box, I've just been stockpiling plasma cartridges. I didn't have to craft it or farm it or anything, so I like changing up weapons. Guess. Yeah. But I mean, I would say this, don't try to time it. I mean, that's kind of bad etiquette if you're just trying to time it to jump in at the end to get the rewards. Like, if you're on a team that's doing that and you're planning to get it, just join them and help out. Don't wait and say, I'm going to try and wait until then time it till the end, because that's just bad etiquette. And some people will boot you. Some people will go, you know what, you didn't help, and I'm just going to kick you off the team before I get on the vertibird. So it's better just to jump in when you can and start helping. But you can do what you want. That camp was huge. Yes, it was. Mutate events are back next week. Yes, they're back next Thursday. They're weird. Like, sometimes they're like this season, they're starting on Thursdays, and then sometimes they're starting on Tuesdays. So, but yeah, they'll be back next Thursday, which is good. So let's see. I think that's Fred's. No, that's not. That's like the investigator's cabin, right? Oh, that's Fred's barbecue shack. All right, not where I thought I was. Mutated over Monday or Tuesday. Mutated was over today. I mean, or yesterday. So Mutated ended when double XP started, and the Mutated will be back in next Thursday. Don't use Discord month, but only for free stuff. All right. Using the text chat mod, it's easy to coordinate expeditions and players. Oh, okay. I've never used that mod. I probably should. It sounds like there's so many people on it right now. It might be worth using. Jumped into an event even though you were weak, but it was great. People would help. Yeah, I mean, don't ever be afraid to jump into an event. You know, that's one of the things I advise people is when you see, because it'll tell you difficulty on an event, completely ignore it. If you want to jump into an event, jump into an event. It doesn't matter if you're, you know, level 5. Well, I'll say level 7 because level 5 events don't show up. If you're level 7, level 10, whatever, and it's on the other side of the map, just join the event. The worst thing that happens is your character dies and whatever. There's not much consequence for that other than you can drop your junk. But generally people will help you. And it's a good way to get experience and gear and have fun as well. I mean, that is the main thing. It's a good way to have fun. Join and tag everything. Yes, don't even worry that you're not that strong. Just try and shoot as many things as possible, and that'll just give you XP. And especially on a double XP weekend, like if you're starting a new character now, you can level up so quickly just because there's so many. My teammates, Alex62004, he left. Oh, well. Commando to hide the chat. Hide the chat window when you don't want to. Oh, that's nice. I should, yeah. And how does it work? So it's everyone on the server. So anyone on the same server will be in that chat. Is that how it works? Because I've never actually used it. I'm assuming that's what it would be. So if you're on the same server with people, it's going to show up. Something like that. People will help you. You get lost trying to get out of the mine. And some guy actually came back and told you to follow him. That's nice. Yeah, people are very helpful in this game. This is a very friendly community. People like to help. Most people. Some people don't, but most people do. Saw a Wiggle Runner the other day in eviction notice. Was it me? Was it on PC? If it was on PC, it was me. Yes. That is my main account. I think I remember that. I think I saw you. Especially at the mall. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If you're low level, people will come up to you and just drop things in your lap, whether you want them to or not. Yeah, that was me. That was me, and I've done a lot of eviction notices, especially when mutated events were going. It was just, there was a lot of eviction notices to do. We're just bypassing this. I'm just making time at this point. We're just powering through. There's server chat and global meeting across all servers. There's also trade tab and oh, wow, okay. Well, that could come in handy. That way you can trade with people, and hopefully they don't, yeah. I've heard all kinds of bad stories. Back when I used to trade once in a while, I never had any bad experiences with people not doing the deal. And I always drop first. That was the thing. I'm never dropping first. I always drop first. My thing was never trade a thing you don't care. I mean, I would never trade stuff I cared about. So if it ended up where a person took it and left, oh well. I mean, it never happened, but it was a thing I didn't want anyway. Just meant I didn't get a big pile of flux that I probably would never use. Running in the blue camo PA and your game was bugged, didn't load world, didn't see objects. Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. I had that happen in Nuclear Winter once. It was very frustrating. Like, the world didn't load in, but there's still collision, right? So the world doesn't load in, but I'm still bumping into stuff and whatever, but I can see for miles. Like, you can see all the players on the other side of the map, but it doesn't matter because I can't see the obstacle in front of me. When you're in the world, can people kill you, or is there a setting to turn? It's a setting. Okay, I'll show you. So up until you hit level 5, it's off by default, but sometimes the game will actually turn. It's right here. Pacifist mode is on. You can turn it off if you want to fight people, but if you leave it on, then the only way you can be killed is in a workshop. So if somebody contests a workshop and you're both in it, you can die. Other than that, it's right there. I could try. Can you run into the mine? I mean, that's the thing, Bane. Can you actually run into the mine? If I run in there, can I run? I don't know. Does anyone know the answers? I'll try. I can put on my hazmat suit and run into the mine. Sure, why not? Biggest issue we'll have in the game is people trying to screw events, like running down turrets to hog the yeah. But for the most part, it's, yeah. glitch from melee. No, he could still be. I don't think that's been fixed. You can't PvP till you're like level 5. Yeah, 5 I think is when PvP comes into play. You'll actually get a pop-up that tells you. And sometimes you have to be careful because sometimes Pacifist can sometimes switch itself off. So that's something to keep in mind. So yeah, if you want to drop a nuke on Earl, I'll give it a go. I'll try. Best thing is to make friends with Mama. She will feed you. Just don't knock Earl in the wall. That's the thing. Like if you're fighting him with a melee weapon, be between him and the wall. Don't try and back him into a wall. That's when he seems to glitch out the most. So, but if you're shooting him, I don't know that I've ever, like any of the solo runs I've done, I've never had an issue with him glitch. Well, maybe I did once. Maybe I did once. I don't think that I have, but it's possible I had him glitch out once while I was doing I had something glitch out while I was doing a video once. I know I had a silo glitch out where I couldn't launch a nuke. That was cool. What's the worst that happened in PvP? Player will take your junk and drop on death. Yeah, I mean, it's not, even then, the consequences for death aren't anything. But it can be annoying if you're trying to do something and someone kills you, like that's, I mean, it used to be really annoying because what had happened is you'd take a tiny bit of damage, and so players could actually prevent you from fast traveling just by hitting you over and over again. Even though it's not doing damage, it's like such a minor amount, but it's enough that it's like you can't fast travel. That was really annoying, and I'm glad they got rid of that. It's like, I don't want to do PvP. I have no interest in it unless it's nuclear winter. Newest thing you've seen is people yeeting the legendary mobs so you can't loot. Yeah, that happens.
Missile launcher matter with Night Shin here. I imagine you're here to
Yeah, PvP doesn't give you much.
Foundation. Well then, don't keep us waiting.
Well, that's why I'm going to try and run into the mine.
As it should.
So if the nuke is dropped in such a way that I can run in, I'll put on my hazmat suit and run in, because you can run into the mine, I think. I think you can just enter at that point. So that's how I'm going to do it. I'm close enough.
Night Shin.
All right, there's that. Hidden valuables removed, so I got a big pile of caps. My problem is going to be carry weight. Oh, the cave diving suit. I'm going to just drop this. There we go. All right. Wait a minute. Did it warn me and I didn't... Did it warn me? I don't remember getting a pop-up saying it was going to be destroyed. Oh, well. Go play Rust if you want Fallout PvP. Accidentally consume herbivore mutation serum instead of carnivore for one of your melee builds. Going to find all the Oh, yeah. I hate resetting my mutation serums. I mean, I know all the plans, but still, just the trouble of having to reset all your mutations. That's kind of a hassle. All right, let's go into here and scrap what I can.
We're gonna be invincible.
Yeah. Probably won't do a lot of looting. Let's do food. Let's see. Yaguai meat. I'm gonna just drop that. Mole rat chunks. Eat some mole rat chunks. All this stuff is just taking up weight anyway. There's that. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is go. Oh, do I need to? Oh, I need to talk to her. What's her name? Right? Over and out. Okay, this is the one I need to go talk to. Okay. She'll send me to the research. I think the research station. I'm pretty sure.
I've been trying to get a moment with them, but
With text chat, you can ask for serums. I may have to install the text chat. It sounds kind of interesting.
then it's my lucky day.
If nothing else, I'm sure it can provide entertainment, right? Cal launching, spin the wheel. Yes. Gets rid of your other mutation until yeah. Hermos, if you were on PC, I'd hook you up.
Protect the people. They'll learn that in time.
Yeah, it looks like Bane's gonna drop a nuke on it, so we'll see. Do it while I'm in the area. I'll just make my way near the area, depending on where he drops the nuke. I got the hazmat suit. I can survive. We'll see.
Maybe I should join
Let's
up.
see. He's right there. Let's see. I need to go. Let's see. Where's Earl?
Make a difference.
All right. I'm going to go to the metal dome. Hopefully don't nuke me in the metal dome. I'm going to go in that direction and then make my way over. That's what I'll do. But then I'll just have the hazmat suit and I'll have to hope. And let's see, am I in the right direction? No, let's see, there's the tracks. And there we go. Oh wait, didn't I just speak to Valdez? What the hell? I just spoke to Scribe Valdez. Didn't I just speak to her? Okay. I don't want to have to come back here, jeez. Always last mutation to go. When you get rid of them, it's always the last one. Honestly, I wish taking carnivore or herbivore just overrode it. Like if I had carnivore and I took a herbivore, I wish it would just get rid of the carnivore mutation.
Sorry you had to see that. Let's get down to business.
Yeah, let's get down to
I
business.
track this. Maybe you'll get
Got it.
devices.
I gotta pay attention.
Stay safe.
All right, so that's gonna point me where I'm over here, right? There we go. Okay. All right. Now I can leave. Jeez. Sometimes. Do I have a quest to get Earl's stuff for Foundation Lady? Probably not. I don't remember talking to her, although I don't know. I've been playing this character a long time. I've kind of forgotten all the things. Let me check. Before you kill this character, you should try for the Ticket to Revenge. It's supposedly dropping its original configuration. No, I'm not going to do that quest line. That's too much. It'll be reverted. It doesn't matter. It's going to be reverted. Yes, if you do it now, it'll give you the bloodied one. If you have one already, then it lost its effects. But they'll fix it, and then it's just going to it'll get the Furious back. So it doesn't. So what it is now won't matter. Let's see. I want to go. Track should be over here somewhere. Round and round. This is where a character goes to an inn killed by Earl. Possible. I mean, I don't have poison. If I pay attention, I should be okay. I mean, the event's not. I mean, I have blocker, so it's not like Wendigos are going to be. I mean, I have blocker too, but has this person really blocked off this? Really? Are you kidding me? I hope it's not completely blocked off. Seriously? You dick. Okay. Can I get around here? I'm gonna steal from his Collectron if I can. Oh, it's just ammo. I don't care about ammo. Oh.
I think about burning this camp down.
Whenever you're trying to find something that's hard to get, and when you don't need it, you can get plenty of it. Absolutely. All right, the Metal Dome. Yeah, I'm going to the Metal Dome. Make one just as good and not have to do the damn long quest. I mean, I like the quest, but I'm not. I mean, this character, after I finish the Brotherhood, this character will be done. If I survive. I am ready for a new. I'm ready to. I mean, honestly, I miss doing events with people. I mean, I miss fast traveling and doing events with people in between the quests. And so that, as much as anything, is why I want to move on to another character. But I want to see if I can get through this. I'm really curious if I can get to Blackbird, if I can survive that long. I'm really curious if I can actually, because that is a tough fight. Because he drops, I think it's poison. He's just spamming poison. So, and I don't do a ton of damage. So that actually could be a pretty tough fight. We'll see. No Turtle was saying Ticket to Revenge has the same name regardless of whether it has no stats or, yes, that is true. I mean, I've got them. I've got a couple on other characters and they have no effects right now and they still say Ticket to Revenge. So it's a thing. Yeah, I'll take a revenge. Like anyone thinking, oh, do it now and you'll get the bloodied, you may, but it won't stay bloodied. It'll go back to the Furious that it's supposed to be. I mean, this exact same thing happened on the BTS and it got fixed and apparently it broke again, which happens. Same SKU, yeah. Can make one that's good. The double ammo is really nice, I will say that. And faster fire rate. I mean, faster fire rate is a pretty desirable effect on those weapons now, I think. Just because they have slowed the fire rate down. So faster fire rate actually, to me, it feels really good. It doesn't feel, because before, to me, it felt too fast. Why am I picking up cryo cells? I'm never going to use those. Pick up cryo cells. I'll never use those. Acid reflux is overrated. Yes. There's a bug that won't let you access player vendors that are best builds submitted camps. Hermos, that would be because that is not that. That's just a copy of the camp. So the way best builds work is that it's actually across multiple servers, and the best build is only on one server. The actual build of that camp is on one server, and then you'll see copies on multiple servers, and the copies are the ones we can't access because the camp isn't actually there. It's just taking up space. So, and I don't think that that's a bug or not, but I mean, that's why it is that way. 75%. All right, almost there. Yeah. And I don't know what Monkey, I'm not really sure as far as the best builds go. I don't know, if the player's not online at all, I don't know if it shows up. I'm not quite sure how that works, because I originally thought, and I don't know, that they had to be online, and then their camp will be on one world, but then copies of it will be on other worlds, but they're not actually there. I agree, Hermos. Using a Furious faster fire rate MG42, and it's so good. Oh, yes. Yeah, like the Oh, there's that LMG that's from the quest line as well. I actually like that. I actually use it on my heavy gunner. Best build camps don't show unless the player isn't. Is that true? All right, I didn't know that. Red Terror, thank you, Monkey. Oh, okay, so it shows up if they're not playing. Okay, so if I'm not in the game, then I'm gonna take up more spots. Yeah, I hate the system. I'll be honest. I don't like the way it's been implemented. Imagine if multiple people tried to buy the same item on different servers. Exactly, Poppy. Yeah. So yeah, it's not a bug. Scrapped so many red terrors last week.
Really, Beatrice? Grimbot? That's the best name you can come up
See, that's one of those ones I wish we got the plan. I wish when we got those unique weapons, because I'm saving them as well. I mean, they have 90 reduced weight, which is nice, so you can save them and they don't take up much space. But still, it'd be nice if you could just get the plan for them and learn to craft, because that's how the new gun is going to be. The V63 laser carbine. That's how it's going to be. They have a great camp. Wonder if they have cheap good stuff. Yeah. I'm just protesting with the best builds. Whenever we have a daily to do one, I like it and then I unlike it. I'm not a fan of how they implement it, and I hope they I have lots of, okay, I need to get
attention, citizens.
Probably down here, I guess.
Strike imminent. Please
down this way.
at your earliest convenience.
All right, so we've got around the hill and up the mine. Hopefully I can get there. We'll see what happens. Let's put that on the thing. Death from above, and hopefully I don't run into the nuke zone, and maybe I could die by a nuke. That'd be a thing. Die by a nuke. Sometimes Bethesda makes stupid decisions that nobody asked for. This is one example. Yeah, lots of companies do that though. I mean, yeah, but you're right. I mean, I don't know if it was, and the thing is, like, I don't necessarily think that best builds is a bad idea, but sometimes you get a good idea with a bad implementation. I mean, I think the ammo converter is a really good example. I mean, if anyone was around when that was new, and even now, the user interface isn't great. What is this? Is this the thing I can go into? No, it's not. All right. Anyway, where am I? Am I, no. Need to go around. Hopefully I'm not like at the bottom of a mountain and I can't get to where I want to go. I'm pretty sure I will be able to. Gotta be, I need to turn up hard this way. Okay, there's like super, oh, okay. Remember trying to get up this during nuclear winter. And yeah, especially when you're running for the fire, when you're running from the fire. There's a mod. Let's take some shells just in case. All right, I'm just gonna wait right here because I think I can go right over there and then up. Go north. Go north. Yes, Dora's been there since Tesher Metal update, and it looks so cool, but nothing is there. Put the best build camps in the bit longer. I mean, I've seen suggestions, people saying, how about just a best build server? That way, I think I can go up over there. That way, if people want to look at best builds, they can go to a special designated server for that, and people who don't want to don't have to deal with it. How many do we have for Earl? Well, there's only 3 on my team, so there's a spot on my team, Poppy, if you want to hop in. Need to redo my camp, looks like Hillbilly. Anything can be best build, there isn't anyone. Yeah, they need some criteria. Haven't been super into the best build just because most of them seem to be, and that's the complaint I've seen, is a lot of complaining about, you guys need to have some kind of criteria because people are just putting up like a box and calling it a best build. And they're just not worth, and then you go to them and it's like, okay, whatever. Yeah, blocking camps is a problem. I mean, I haven't run into that yet. And I was a little concerned with the private server thing, and I wish they wouldn't show up on private servers, but they don't show up for like an hour. There's the best build right there. All right, so here we go. Hazmat suit. Are we there? All right, so I think I can go up this way without having to fight stuff, because if I get shot at, my damage resistance is a big fat 0. I've never actually joined the event this way. It's right here, isn't it? Yeah, it's right here. I've never actually joined the event this way, so this is a first for me. I'm not taking any rads at all. Are we in the nuke zone? That's a very nice drop. Very nice drop. So I can run out and to the right. So I can just go in here and oh, look at that. I didn't even know. I've never done that before. Awesome. Glass Cavern was had daily ops. Yeah, someone earlier was saying it was kind of a pain. You needed like 16 people to do it. So best build server would only work if it worked like private server, not a custom world who actually goes on special worlds. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just, like, I get it. There's a lot of people that build and want to show off their camps. And there's a lot of people that are into camps, right? And they want to, and honestly, I think builders also keep the game, they contribute a lot of money, right? I mean, builders are ones that they buy a lot of Atomic Shop stuff, and probably most of them have Fallout first. So I think builders, even though they may not be the majority, maybe they are, maybe they're not, but I think financially they contribute a lot to the game. And so Bethesda wants to do something to keep them happy, and I don't disagree with that. I mean, if they're supporting the game financially, then yeah, there should be something for them. But maybe the implementation needs a little fine-tuning. 16 people for a daily op, you can, Hermos, but he was saying the location was so big and spread out that it just felt like you needed more people. Wendy goes ahead. Hey, Lord T, welcome. Built to the backbone with Fallout. Well, I think financially, I don't necessarily, because I mean, if you look at a server, most of the people on any given server are doing things. Yes, there are people that are building, and a lot of people build, but I would say that's not the majority. But money-wise, builders probably contribute more than, the majority of the money, would be my guess. Glass Cavern is better than Burning Mine. Burning Mine can be kind of a thing. It depends on which one you have. Yeah, the Atom Store is definitely catered to them. There's so many things for camp. There's so many camp items that, I mean, it's easy to see where the money comes from. Misfits don't open till Doomsday. All right, so I want to do, let's see, I want to do a Rad-X because there is radiation here and there. Rad-X. I'm going to get all these levels. Do I have a, there we go. At some point, I may be able to rank up another perk card. That's a thing. So after this, I'll definitely have to go to my camp. Load up for the research facility. Anything is better than Burning Mine. See, for me, it's the Uncanny Caverns. I hate that one. I do not like that location at all. It's so runny around and stuff. That's my least favorite. And the burrows, I don't love the burrows either. I mean, like, especially when it's like cloaked and you have to find the enemies. It's like, okay, they're invisible and they're in the burrows. Awesome. Absolutely, Ghost. Any death counts, unless it's a glitch. Unless I die because of some, the game has a bug or something. Other than that, any death counts. So yeah, if I die in here, the run is over. Like Uncanny Caverns, you get lost. Yeah, it just depends. Like some locations are better for different kinds of ops, right? Depending on whether you're doing uplink or decryption. Look at all these people. Hello. Think we're gonna get this done. Deathclaw. I think that's the best mask. That's my favorite of all the masks, Deathclaw. Not that I'm a big mask guy, although the glowing robot is pretty close. I want a glowing Deathclaw. Died a lot the first time with Earl. Not me. I just went through a ton of ammo. First time I did Earl when it was a brand new event, I ended up failing the event. It was just me and another guy because nobody knew how to do a proper build, and so he would just last forever, and we just run out of ammo. Risky. It shouldn't be too bad, Poppy. Honestly, the biggest risk for me is right here. If I miss and I fall down to the bottom, that's the biggest risk, and it should be fine. No guarantees, of course, but it should be okay. It's not like I haven't. I've taken a character. I've taken level like 7 characters to Earl and not died. I've been the one reviving people, so I mean, if I can survive with like a level 7 character, I can do it with this, with like armor and stuff. You have 1,300 hours in the game, but you haven't actually done daily ops much and still don't know the maps. I've got a lot more than that. I don't love daily ops. I don't do them very much. Usually when I get the daily ops challenges, I re-roll them. I've just never been a fan. Not because they're hard or anything, I just don't like them. They're worth doing now, though, because you get modules from them, and you get, yeah, so they're actually worth doing now. Especially over double mutations when you get double rewards. You can get a lot of modules. You can get, like, I think up to 6 modules from a daily op, so which is pretty good. Yeah, if I miss the steps, then that's the problem, because I don't have bird bones to cushion my fall. Although, someone would probably revive me. End of my character. Nah, it won't be. Oh, I need to do a Rad-X. I can try a cripple. Let's do some crippling. And yeah, the biggest thing is paying attention to like the poison, because he does spray poison and stuff. So that could be it. Oh, and this. And fire. Yeah, so basically I have to have like one eye on the health bar. Let's stay a distance. I'm actually doing decent. Wow, I'm doing a lot of damage. Wow, they've definitely tuned this up to amount of 489. Yeah, there's some serious buffs that are going on him. That's the thing. There's a lot of buffs going on Earl right now. But oh, there's someone. Oh, he revived himself. Yeah, the fire from the ceiling is something I need to worry about. Oh, I'm hidden. All right. Yeah, the Fixer does really nice stealth, so that's a thing. Flashy, flashy. Now, this is a lot harder without VATS, I will say that. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of area looting that may over-encumber me. Where's Earl? There's Earl. He glitched out. They pushed him into he got pushed to the wall by, see, that's what happens. The melee guy, he pushed him into the wall. That's not what you do. When he's up against the wall and you have melee, you want to get between the wall and him. Don't keep pushing, because that's what happens. Every time. Liquid Courage. When it first came out, I absolutely hated daily ops once you know the maps, it's easy. Yeah, for me, it's never been in a question of difficulty. It's just, I just don't enjoy them. It's just not a, I don't think it's a fun experience. Plus, I've always thought they don't make any kind of sense. The way they were implemented, and you have dodge, you know, back where, yeah, I don't know. I always thought it was just weird the way they did it. I don't know if the Earl's gonna work. He may, almost feels like Wendigos themselves are tankier than, how am I so sneaky? It's right there. All right, I have a lot of carry weight to work with. Pick up junk here and there. I mean, this is a good source of screws. You do this event, you'll never need screws again. Downside is, I'm not gonna look at the chat too much because I do have to pay attention to my health. Use a nuke grenade to pop him back out sometimes. I don't have any of those. So I can't do it, but yeah, melee, if you're playing melee, that's the thing. So if you're playing melee, like a chainsaw or whatever, don't push him into the wall. If he has his back to a wall, get on the other side. Put yourself between him and the wall. Because if you keep doing that, he is going to fall through the roof or the ceiling or whatever. That happens. That's when it happens the most. Which boss fight seems tougher after the update? Well, probably the toughest one is the new one because those bosses have not been adjusted yet. The other ones also, I mean, honestly, the boss fights seem easier. The Queen seems like she dies really quick now. Earl's pretty quick, so boss fights are easier, I would say, for the most part. That's what I would say. Now, if I picked up anything like weapons or, I don't want mole miner gauntlets. Let's see. And I don't want missiles. If I picked up missiles, those are getting dropped as well. No, all right. Because when I loot Earl, if he dies, when I loot him, there's Poppy. She made it in. Nice. Just got here. He fell through the floor. He was, the chainsaw person drove him into the floor. I don't know. Not anyone that I know. Saw someone kill Scorched Beast in like 45 seconds with an explosive rapid Gauss minigun. Gauss minigun with explosive, they're pretty strong. See this stuff. This was the stuff that used to kill people like crazy. When this event was new, they would die from the ceiling because that was not a mechanic that was in the game before, where we had like falling embers that you had to worry about. So yeah, that was definitely, well, there he is. Sometimes he'll come back, sometimes he won't. Oh, there he is. The worst part is, yeah, he can still do his scream. Yeah, all the buffs are worn. I'm still doing a lot of damage though. Doing, 400 damage, that would not have been a thing before that you could do. Outside of critical hits and stuff, but he's got, all right. I'm trying, man, I'll get to you. Nope, he's got auto-revived. We have scout banners going. See, scout banners are kind of magic too, but there's not really any way, if someone opens them around you, there's not any way you can decline them. In fact, scout banners can mess you up. So if you're playing, because one way that people play Berserkers is they use broken armor. And one of the things scout banners do is they can actually cause your armor to repair itself, which that can be really frustrating. I don't play Berserker that way. I think that's the worst way to do it, but that's a thing that people do. tougher, they haven't noticed. No, I don't think so. I think they're, I mean, they have no damage mitigation. They have more health, but they have no damage mitigation, and the weak spot damage has been tuned up. So if you can hit the weak spots, you're gonna take more of their health than before. And the fact is, right now, because everything is giving legendary modules, people are doing everything, and so you're just getting a lot more participation in events because people want modules, they want legendary items to scrap, and so every event is getting, like, you know, at least boss events, it's getting maximum turnout, and just more players trying harder is just ending up with faster boss kills. So, but the new ones haven't been changed, so they should be the same as before. Getting a lot of screws and stuff. Well, we're getting it done slowly but surely. It's hard to see though. Outside of VATS, this is a tough. It's tough. Uh-oh, I'm gonna try and. Oh, all right. Under the fire too. Do we get him? Trying. Ghost Notes, thank you for thank you for the super chat. Boss fight, love permadeath boss fight, love to see it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. I mean, I'm not contributing a ton. I mean, boss fights in this game are not like other games. It's not. Plus, I've done this. I mean, I've probably done. I don't even know. I wouldn't even hazard a guess how many times I've done this event, but I've done it many times. I've soloed it many times. I probably soloed it. I don't know, 20 times maybe more. So. It's an event I know pretty well. Oh, get him while he's, oh, well, he's still there. At least he's showing us a little leg. I think we got him. All right, where's the, oh, there he is. Watch the fire. Okay, we got a heavy combat that. Vocal sack I'm gonna ignore because it's heavy. Good job, everybody. Everyone on my team alive? All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of stuff and then run out. I don't have speed demons, so all right, that's enough. I would like to take everything, but I can't. Gauss minigun is now worth using. Gauss minigun with explosive is crazy strong. I have not tested one yet, but I know enough people have that it's doing just crazy damage. So yeah, if you're gonna put explosive on it, yeah, and make sure you're running demo expert. Yeah, Gauss, it seems like the Gauss rifle and the Gauss minigun really benefited the most from the update. Gauss pistol, I'm still trying to figure out. Gauss shotgun, to me, doesn't seem any different at all. So, I've had people say that it's worse. I don't know, I didn't use one before, but to me it feels, last time I tried one, feels about the same now. But yeah, you want the explosive mod on a Hermos. That's really what does the, where you get a lot of the damage. I'm gonna grab these too. Ballistic fiber, yes please. As far as ammo go, ammo? This is not a shot, is this a shotgun? I'm not even holding a shot, or am I? Blast shards, all right. Let's put on the, yeah, that would count. Imagine if I died from the ceiling collapsing. That would be a death. That would be a death, so. Don't have explosive mod yet, then hold on, wait for you. Yeah, Gauss shotgun is worse. Unpopular, but you liked it. Now it's barely kills things. Okay, yeah, for me, I've always found it kind of awkward compared to regular shotguns. And Cold Shoulder is so good. And that's the thing, Cold Shoulder is so good that it's just hard to, because I do think the Gauss shotgun is inferior to the Cold Shoulder. Let's see, I need to go out. I have no damage. Oh yeah, yeah, a missile would be terrible. All right, I need to go that way. All right, regenerating wood leg, and am I out? I'm not even getting a little rad thing. It's like, all right, I'm out. I'm out of the thing. All right, now I have to reclaim deep mining mask. I remember when those were common. I think they're kind of in demand. Okay, so what I want to do is just go down to the actually I go down to the power plant, and then, which is right here. And then make my way over to my home. I will do that. Okay, let's put on my armor. Before I look away, let's get some sort of protection. Some sort of protection. And there's my armor. Reclaim mining mask. If anyone wants one of those, if you're on my server and you want this, let me know. Just find me on the map. If you want this, I will give it to you. I know some people have been looking for those. I've got a few already. Let's see here. Love that for shotgun players. Shotguns need more nerfs. Yeah, because shotguns are so good. Switch back to Cold Shoulder tomorrow, changing your whole build to a new weapon. Nice. Thank you to whoever dropped the nuke. First Earl for that character. Nice, Poppy. Nice. Does Demolition Expert perk work with weapons that have the explosive legendary effect? Yes. Used it with your explosive Crusader pistol and didn't notice any difference? It should, but what's happening since the update is a lot of times it's not showing up in the Pip-Boy. It used to affect Pip-Boy damage directly, but on some things it's not so much, but yeah. What are the top 3 shotguns? Cold Shoulder. Cold Shoulder. I mean, it's Cold Shoulder. I mean, Cold Shoulder. The thing is, like, Cold Shoulder is so much stronger than everything else that it's almost like the top 1, 2, 3. Like, it is so much better than anything else. I will say that, what's that one? The Blue Ridge one. That one's actually pretty good too. Anti-armor with poison and whatever. I mean, that's actually a really good one as well. But Cold Shoulder is just, it's not even close for second place. Let's see, I want to get down without dying, without falling to my death. You have a shotgunner build that only uses the Cold Shoulder. Yeah, I mean, that's all you need. It's hard to use anything else. And against, like, I mean, if we were in that with Earl, it would do crazy against Earl because it's like, it's, okay. It's, he's a cryptid, so. Is it cheaper in modules to reroll existing armor or craft new armor, adding 3 stars and adding the ones you want? You cannot reroll things anymore. That's not a thing. Once you put random stars in an item, you can only replace them with custom stars. Rerolling is no longer an option. They took that out. So it doesn't matter. You lost? Let's see here. Pepper Shaker is fantastic for crippling mobs. Vampire Pepper Shaker will also keep you alive without armor. I would think. I mean, anything that has that many projectiles, I would think. For the Cold Shoulder was a thing. Gauss Shotgun was #1. Now the Cold Shoulder is #1. I used to use combat. I actually prefer combat. I just like how they feel. But I've just never been a Gauss Shotgun fan. To me, they always felt kind of clunky. And plus the bugginess when you can't reload or can't aim or whatever. That's kind of frustrating. All right, so there's Mononga. I don't want to go through there. That's 10 million mole miners. But we should be able to make it home without incident. Let's do the shotgun. Yeah, we'll go back to camp. We're gonna fix all our stuff, and I'm probably gonna take a perk that I'm probably gonna take like fix it good or something, so I can do 200% fixing. Probably. Not being able to reroll just annoys you to no end. I don't know why they took it out. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, they redesigned it from the ground up and they just left that part out. So I wouldn't have done it. I would have left it in. Want an Anchorage Ace? Still never had one yet. Really, Delta? Wow. All right. Well, drop nukes on powering up. Of course I'm not. Drop nukes on the new area and trigger that event, and you'll have a chance. And I would check player vendors as well, although it probably is harder to find. Before the update, it was probably easier to find in player vendors than it is now. All right, let's get rid of this. So annoying. I wish there was a toggle where you could just say, you know what, never give me powering up events. Just when I run by, ignore me. And let's see, want to go nuclear winter vibes, right? This tree has a handle. Yeah, that's 2 handles. Nice. We can pick that tree up and take it with us. Survived Earl, now I will live forever. No, I mean, if the character dies, it'd be probably to like the dumbest thing, right? But let's do some Radaway and get our health up. Might as well. Do a lot of Radaway. And probably, yeah, a ton of stim packs too. Let's just do it that way. AA combat shotgun with extra crit, 4-leaf clover is max great gun, and still doesn't have the server lag issues explosive has. Yeah, I've never been a big explosive fan with shotguns. I mean, they're okay. I mean, I do have a quad explosive that's nice, and it kills stuff, but compared to Cold Shoulder, it's, yeah. I mean, everything compared to Cold Shoulder is just really weak, and Cold Shoulder is fun. It's a fun weapon. And the nice thing about double barrels is you can fire as fast as you can pull the trigger. There's none of that. Like, combat shotguns have a little bit of a hiccup between shots, where Cold Shoulder, just pull the trigger, boom, 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 and reload. Made the mistake of picking up a tree decades ago. Had one ace drop and one bought from a vendor. You like to use them differently. Oh, okay. I like the ace. Armor ace is fun. It's a fun gun. A great addition to the game. It would be kind of fun if we could mod them, but on the other hand, I kind of like that we can't. I mean, they give us... Because the nice thing is it doesn't make all other 10mm submachine guns obsolete, right? Because as soon as you can mod it, that's the thing about the Blue Ridge weapons is like Elder's Mark. Basically makes all other submachine guns, you know, it's like the fixer with a combat rifle. It's like once the fixer comes out, why would you even bother with a combat rifle? A fixer does everything exactly the same, only it does a few things better. It does more damage, it gives you a sneak bonus, everything else is the same, so... Yeah, and then you get same situation with like the Elder's Mark and Holy Fire, so... Cold Shoulder makes stuff slow and blue and dead. It makes stuff dead. Love Tap is still worth having. Yeah, I guess Love Tap. Love Tap's okay, because the Vampire, but I mean, you could do the same thing with Cold Shoulder. I mean, now you could take Cold Shoulder, not Cold Shoulder, now you can take Elder's Mark and you can slap a Vampire mod on it, because you can still mod those, so... That's the thing, when you make them moddable, that's when it makes things obsolete. Before it doesn't. Like the thing is, Armor Ace, if you can't re-roll it, there's still a place for other, you know, other 10mm subs, right? Like if I want to play outside of VATS and I want to not sneak, then, you know, then using one, you know, you can have better combination effects on a different 10mm SMG. So, hey, Mark, not be paying attention to his health and get offed by a rad roach, possibly, although it'd take a lot. Money is on cave crickets. I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot of well, there could be cave crickets in the Enclave. I mean, the Enclave Research Facility could be anything, right? I mean, it could be Scorched. It could be... Is it Scorched that's in there? Yeah, it's Scorched, right? Let's see. I'm making my way to here, my camp. Making my way downtown. Imagine if chickens were in this game. They are in this game. Chickens are in the game. Holy Fire, mate. Yeah, Holy Fire, exactly. And especially the fact there's the settler person. She'll sing for you. And she will never stop. And she will annoy you and you'll remove her from your camp. But yeah, the Holy Fire is the same thing. It's the same situation. It makes flamers obsolete. So predicting I die by self-damage. Well, I'm trying to avoid self-damage by not using things that can do self-damage. Anchorage Ace does make other 10s obsolete mainly because of the suppressor. Right, but that's why I was saying, Hermos, maybe I don't want to play that. Like, if I want to play outside of VATS and I don't want to sneak, you know, something like Aristocrats or Anti-Armor with explosive damage or quad, whatever, you know. So, depending on how I play, there is room for other 10mm SMGs because you don't get bonus damage with Anchorage Ace. Like, it doesn't give you bonus damage. So, if you don't care about the sneak... and you don't care about the VATS efficiency, then other ones are actually, I think, better. So it just depends on how you use it. But if you're playing stealth, then yes, Anchorage Ace is the best for stealth. The other ones can't compete. Vents now give you lots of grenades to throw at people. There you go. Got 3 behind your base along with beavers, foxes, squirrels, and a few others. All right, we need to go this way a little bit. Can use Holy Fire and other flamers as a stealth weapon. Yeah, flamers are silent. Yeah, flamers are silent. I remember a video a long time ago where Angry Turtle did a solo on Encrypted, and he used a flamer, but he did it totally in stealth. I think he was using the Chinese stealth suit, and so he did it totally in stealth, so he stayed hidden the whole time using a flamer. It was pretty cool. Okay, we've got a blue tent here, another Fallout First tent. Throw grenades. Yeah, nuke grenades are great to throw at people who use grenade launchers. Or mini nukes, but they don't tend to care. Let's see, we'll go down here a little bit and cross farther down. The farther down we go, like through here, there's, so... Are these cultists? Didn't I encounter this before? I encountered this before. I had this exact same encounter in this spot. Was it last stream or the stream before? Where it was just these random cultists running across. This one's hanging back for reasons. He's stuck in the rock, whatever. Just random cultists running across the road. So weird. Flamers, cryolators, and gamma guns are loud. and bright when you use them, but somehow they can be used as stealth weapons. Is the gamma gun completely stealthy, or is it just like not quite as loud as you think it is? I don't remember. I'm just asking for a friend. Love the video where West Tech stood in front of the guy shooting minis. I remember Mr. Epos doing that. He'll do that all the time. And it used to be a lot easier. You could stand in front of a mini nuke guy and have them kill themselves. In Legacy days, it was easy, right? Because the self-explosion was basically you stand there and block their shots and they just melt themselves. Or back when mines targeted things in VATS, you just throw, when you could target grenades automatically in VATS when you had no option to turn that off. You just throw nuka grenades at people with those, and if they're using VATS, eventually they'll VATS your grenade in front of themselves and die. So, there were ways. Gamma guns are stealth weapons. Nice, alright, cool. Like the Bethesda won't put laser muskets in 76. And cryolators, yeah. I want a laser musket. I don't think when they don't put a weapon in, I don't think it's because of lore reasons. I just think they just haven't put it in. I would totally do a laser musket playthrough if we could get our hands on that weapon. I didn't love them in Fallout 4, but for this, yeah, I would totally use one if it was a thing we could get. But not holding my breath. I would like some new weapons though. We're kind of due for some new stuff. I know we're getting one new weapon, but I would like to see new weapon, like actual new weapons, not just, like special versions of weapons that we have, like new weapons to the game on a regular basis. Just every update, give us a new one. Every update, give us give us new armors, give us new weapons. Just keep giving us variety, new things to try out. That's the way I would do it. Have like one team that's just dedicated to weapons and armor and stuff like that. Look at that, my house. Finally back. One of the admins said it was for lore reasons. Oh. Well, an admin though, but I mean, if it's on their Discord, it's an admin. They're not the devs. They're just people who are moderators in the chat. So don't necessarily take what they say as gospel. But I mean, it could be for lore reasons. I don't know. I'd be surprised. And still, okay. So no one wanted the deep mining mass, so I'll store that. All right. I think I have enough ammo for everything. Oh, let's see. Let's put away this. Oh, baseball bat, Gauss prime Gauss rifle capacitors. All right. Prime ultrasight Gatling laser receiver T51. All right. That Scout's life. Get rid of the Blue Devil car, baseball grenade, floater freezer grenades. I'm just gonna store all this stuff that I'm not gonna use. Get rid of that and that. My weight is still a lot. It's those wolf. Oh, there's an encrypted. Never make it to that. How we doing on purified water? Oh, spoiled meat. Decent amount of purified water. Not using any of these things. Guns and bullets. Yeah, we'll go and sell some stuff real quick since we got a vendor right here. Let's just store all this stuff. Probably never use it. Let's cook. Do that, and then we'll sell some things and head on the direction we need to go. Gamma gun is great for bloody to drop health. Yep. Laser muskets were good in Fallout 4. Yeah, no, they were good. They were very strong. What? Food? I have like, oh, did I just get wolf ribs? Oh, okay, so I don't have, all right. All right, let's go sell some stuff. I probably have 10 million stim packs. And I only need 5 million. Jet is in the game. Well, Jet, I don't believe that Jet's not for lore. I think Jet's not in the game because how is it going to work? You can't stop time in an online game with other people. That just wouldn't work. Bottle cap mine was exploitable to get infinite caps. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I could see why that wouldn't be in the game. Okay, so what are we doing with... We got a lot of food. Let's get rid of like half our wolf ribs because wolf ribs are heavy. And a lot of stim packs. Let's take that down by that many. That down by that many. That's a lot less weight. Oh, let's look at ammo. Make sure I don't have like fusion cores or anything like that. Okay, let's go back here. Oh, I want to repair all my weapons, repair all my armor. I want to get all nice and fixed up before I head out again. Ooh, encrypted. Just having encrypted on the same server, even though I didn't go, it messed up. You can't even hear my footsteps anymore. Drives me nuts. Fallout 3 New Vegas jet restored AP. We have so many things in this game that restore AP though. I don't know that we need more. Weapons like laser musket, ball cap mines are in this game, but obtaining them. Oh, like dev items, yeah. Ball cap mines weren't in the game. They were pulled from the dev room. Oh, okay. Warframe can do slow time in live game. Can they? All right. Well, I don't know. It's only in Fallout. Is it only Fallout 4? I've never been a big chem user. So let's see. I've got probably, how many level ups do I have? 10. Okay, so there's a couple of things I want. I want White Knight, because that'll make repairing my armor cheaper, I think. Cheaper to repair. Now, I think I only need rank 1 of this. I think I don't need rank 3 because I'm not going to equip it except for crafting. So I'm just going to have that. Make it cheaper to repair. And then, whoops, let's see here. Under intelligence, I want fix it good. And weapon artisan. I want those things. Have not fat shamed my player one time? Of course not. Bethesda's incompetent. It took them 20 years to add cars. I don't think we have fast travel. We don't need cars. I mean, honestly, can you imagine how this game would run with cars? Yeah, that's just a thing we don't need. Let's see here. Just like horses in Skyrim, you don't need horses. We're gonna repair everything nice and full. When it first came out, they still didn't have jet. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would like to see an overhaul to the chem system just in general. First, let's do our fix it good. So we'll take off just this for now. Dead man sprinting, no. Let's see, White Knight. All right. We're gonna repair all our armor. Even though I don't really need to, I'm going to anyway. Well, actually, let's find the worst one. Actually, they're all pretty good, but I'm still gonna repair it all. Because I can. And this should probably last me the rest of the way. All right, so all my armor's at 200%. Nice. And let's refer our cards back before I get anywhere else. Action Boy and Fix It Good. Replace that with Weapon Artisan. And fix all our guns up. Chems are boring. Well, I mean, just the whole system. I mean, the junkies, I would like to see junkies to be overhauled. I'd like to see them do some different things. All right, so there we go. All my weapons are 200%. All my armor's 200%. I'm in good shape there. Let's see, gunsmith. I think everything. So I have only 3 perks. Yeah, so I don't have a lot to do. Revenant, no. All right, so let's take ammo because I think I want to have a few more 45 rounds. Just take that up to 500. So 107 will do that. Shotgun 308, that's good. All right, let's go to an Enclave research facility. Do I want to take more water with me? Maybe I do. Let's go grab some water right here. Real quick. That'll be enough for that. And food. Think we're gonna be in good shape. All right, we're rad toad omelet. All right, we're in good shape. All right, we're there. Cars still blow up in this game, makes no sense. Why would you have gas? Yeah, no, I agree with that, Derek. That they can blow up over and over again. Although it makes as much sense as being able to loot the same thing over and over again. This is the way I need to go. Hurt the clown, so creepy. Clowns are creepy, just in general. I apologize if you're a clown and you're offended, but talented mod author that's made lots of popular mods that is making a horse mod for New Vegas. Now I can almost see a horse in New Vegas. I mean, I can see it. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say horses don't have a place or cars don't have a place. It's not for me. I never used a horse in Skyrim or Morrowind, not Morrowind, Oblivion. I didn't play Morrowind. Fallout 4 is the only game that slows down the game when using jet. Every other game just gives you AP. All right. So Fallout 4 is what messed things up. Fallout 4 messed up critical hits. I would love if this game went back to the old system of critical hits. So instead of where you can trigger them at will, I would like them to just be random. You know, you can perk up so you get a chance at a more, a higher chance. I like random critical hits better. I think being able to trigger them at will just is way too powerful. Galadorn, hello. Curing radiation? Or what is curing radiation? Cars blow up in action films all the time, even when it doesn't make sense. Of course. Oh, I complain, Hermos. I do. I always comment if I'm watching something when cars blow up in a movie or a TV show, it's just, I will always comment on that. Because I'm always like, you know, if cars are really that dangerous, because the biggest thing that bothers me, not only cars blowing up, but also airbags. Like every car has so many airbags in it, and they deploy fairly easily. And the fact that you see cars in head-on collisions and no airbag goes off, that always gets me. I know they do it for cinematic reasons and whatever, but still, it's just like it always gets in my head and sticks there. True, yeah. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. Wish there was an auto crit toggle. I just wish it was. I wish crits were just random. Just randomize the crits. Don't have this. We can trigger whenever we want and whatever. I mean, you can still spec with perks and, you know, get a higher chance for a crit, but yeah, the whole triggering, and in Fallout 4 was the worst. I mean, the worst in terms of, you know, silliness. It made you so overpowered where you could store critical hits up. You know, critical banker was such a broken perk. Let's see, these are the friendly raiders, but these aren't friendly. I don't know if they're friendly. Well, we'll call them neutral. Saw a scientist on YouTube showing that there is some way to cure radiation. Methylene blue infusions. Oh, okay. There's a mod called True Perks for Fallout 4 that totally overhauls the perks and allows for chance based. Yes, I'm actually sort of familiar. I mean, I haven't used it, but I know what you're talking about, yeah. It looks really cool. I tried getting it to work. If it's the one I'm thinking of, I tried getting it to work and it required all these other things and I could just never get it to work properly. Like I would put it in, but it would show like some of the perk information would be missing and whatever. But yeah, the perk overhaul was really cool. I liked it, but I wasn't ever able to use it. I couldn't get it to work. Not recommended to try. Yeah, the cure will probably still kill you. In old GTA games, if your car is flipped upside down, it'll catch fire and blow up. That doesn't make sense. You know, if anyone ever watched, oh, there we go. I mean, my favorite was like the old, if you ever watched Chips, you know, if you're old enough to have watched Chips, the old TV show, it pretty much always started with a car accident, you know, the beginning of the show. And it was always a car like flipping over and just blowing up, which, you know, even when I was a little kid, didn't make any kind of sense. It's like, if cars were really that, you know, prone to blow up, well, there's a handmade, well, I'll take that. Although at this point, it's a little late in the game to be changing weapons, but you never know. Be exceptional. True Perks is just one. I think True Perks is the one. I think True Perks is one that I saw. True Perks is the one I was looking at. And the mod author had recommended using other perks in conjunction, and I did that. And I just couldn't get things to work properly. But what I need to do is completely just... I need to get rid of London so I can do a new install of Fallout 4. Find a way in. Well, there we go. There's the way. So if I had not done the Enclave questline, that's a question I'd have. Does anybody know? If I had not done the Enclave questline, would I be able to get in here? Or would I have to go and do the Enclave questline? Does anyone know the answer to that? This is the creepiest location. Kyle Hill, Fallout critical chemical is real. Yeah. Oh, Kyle Hill, yeah. I've seen some of his videos. I think the reason cars are weak in games is because there's a gameplay mechanic. Hey Zig, welcome. Is Bunker Buster supposed to have 5 stars when you inspect it? It's a bug, I think, because it doesn't have 5 effects. Think you have to do the Enclave? I mean, it would make sense. Otherwise, it's like find a way in when there's a hand scanner in front of you. That's not much of a challenge. So I'm assuming it takes Enclave access. Yeah. You can find out in a minute. All right. I mean, I've done the quest line, so I'm good, but... Is there another way? Now, this one, there's like... Isn't there radiation and poison gas? Like, I do have to worry about stuff in here. I don't know what. So this doesn't work. All right, so let's be all sneaky. I probably should have taken out a different shotgun. All right, so we want to go through here. Because that's like poison or something, right? Or radiation or whatever. I think, if I go that way. I mean, they're all dead. That's a hint that I probably don't want to go that way. I'm assuming. There's a camera. What's in here? Anything? Mentats? I'm good with that. Perks doesn't require anything. You can use Lucky Bastard and freeze Intimidation Overhaul, but it's optional. Oh, really? All right. I may have to try that. I do want to do a modded thing with it, but it's just time. It's just finding the time I need to, because I need to clean my system. I need to get rid of current installation and redo it. R. Wiggins. All right. Normally this is kind of a creepy location, but right now it's extra creepy because permadeath. Permadeath, no VATS, no whatever. Ow, did it do anything? Oh, sorry, got an itch in my eye. I can't tell if I'm taking damage or not. Okay, there's the rad roach that's gonna do me in. So apparently I'm taking damage from something. I don't know what though. Oh, deadly gas. All right, escape the deadly gas. All right, isn't that just through here? Oh, and I gotta pick a lock, which doesn't stop time. I wonder how long the deadly gas would take to kill you. Like if I had no lock picking skill at all, like I just couldn't pick level 0 locks because it was hard. Is that, okay, now here's the part. Right, this is the Mothman, I think. Nope, not the hunting rifle. That would be disaster. Shotgun, there we go. All right, because I think this is where the Mothman shows up, right? Okay, that was my biggest worry in the whole area was that. Was that part right there. Look up the Midnight Ride Fallout 4 best mod guide there is for 4. Oh, okay, cool. Any of the masks will help with gas. I don't think I have. Yeah. I don't have one. Because I'm thinking, well, I'm not in the ash heap, and that's what I think of as the ash heap. So I need to get out. Like, there's a Wendigo and stuff in here as well. Like, there's other things, right? It's not just, there's the moth eggs. Anyone need Mothman eggs, there's where you can come. For some reason, I was thinking there was other things in this spot. Exit. Right here? All right. So far, so good. Slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. We'll just drink this right now. There we go. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tense. This is a tense area. Oh, there's 2 spots here. So there's 2 spots. It's so dumb that Nuka Girl's space helmet doesn't offer. Yeah. I think there is a Wendigo. Yeah, normally there's a Wendigo, but nothing came out. So at the very end, there is the sentry bot. I died from that once because if they hit you with their initial attack, if you're not ready, it can wreck you. Oh, this is maybe where the Wendigo is. I think. This is where all the stuff comes out. Yeah, there's the Wendigo over there. See if I can throw it inside. Did I drop that good? I mean, I dropped it good, but it didn't kill him. I'm sneaking. Now my sneak is broken. Now we got ticks, which are annoying, and sting wings, which are annoying. Or blood bug, rather. I think the Wendigo, did I cripple it? Yeah, I crippled the Wendigo. So... it's like, do I want to leave a crippled... I can't even get over there. Explore the facility. I think this is the way I want to go. Yeah, I may not. I may... Let's see. It's like leaving Gollum behind. You don't want to do that. There we go. Okay. I'm still in danger for something. I think there's whatever. Well, that's all good stuff. All right. Die from the sentry bot 5,000 times. Yeah, you need to keep back, right? Like it's, well, there's some eggs. You kind of need to keep your distance from that. So, is this one of those things where you're just kind of in danger all the time? Now there's a death. Is this the death claw? I think this is the death claw. Oh no, that's a mole miner. Oh, ants. Ants are brutal too. They don't do a lot of damage. They're just really annoying. Can I shoot those things and have them kill him? Yeah, there we go. That was pretty good. Pretty nifty of me using my environment to kill stuff. I'm basically like MacGyver. Is this where I go? I think this is where I go. A little tense. Not gonna die. Not gonna lie. Not gonna die either. Although if I die to that sentry bot, even if I'm expecting it, this is the Deathclaw right here. Coming through right there. I mean, it helps to have done these things. The first time I did this, it was so tense. I went so slowly because it was... Really? Really? Ah! Shotgun. There's a reason. Like, I do not regret my choice of using shotguns as a thing. That has made this run a lot more doable, and I think we have a key card right there. Yep. Hey Sam, Deathclaws need a buff in this game. Hey, get hit with one. They've been buffed. They hit harder than they used to. Oh, I'm the team leader. Awesome. I'll try not to let it go to my head. I'm actually surprised that I could be. How can I be team leader? Oh, someone must have left because you can't like you can't assign a team leader to an instanced area. I'm assuming this is instanced actually. Not positive. Deathclaw use photo mode. Yes, exactly. First silo with laser turrets would kill everything. It took you forever. Like this mission and next one in the DLC. Yeah, I do. This is one of my favorite ones. I think this is such a cool location. It's a cool dungeon. And the first time is really great because it's so creepy. You don't know what to expect, you know? Even knowing what to expect, it's still a little bit like jump scares abound. Yeah, don't eat this stuff, boys and girls. Not good for you. I could try, Steven. Let's see. I don't know if I can do it. Yeah, I can't do it when I'm in an instance. I know what I can do. Hang on. I can do this. Do that. That'll do it, right? There we go. Yeah, I can't assign it. Yeah, when you're in an instance area, you can't get it assigned and you can't assign it. But there is a workaround. Hopefully that helps. Okay, so we got a lot of shooting in here. I don't know. I think my best bet with this is just to not bother. And they're using like plasma guns, right? So those can hit pretty hard. And there's a lot of them. Oh, laser guns. Okay. I'm glad it's laser guns and not plasma guns. Although, don't they drop like... Oh, okay. Some of them do have plasma. Apparently, you can go inside without doing the quest line. All right. Good to know. I mean, that'd be frustrating if you're doing this. It's like, no, you gotta stop and do this whole other quest line. Combat shotgun, still really good. Can still kill things. And that's with no VATS, no critical hits. If I was using critical hits. I mean, obviously, they aren't the toughest enemies in the world. I think there's 3 waves. I want to say 3 waves. Yeah, there's 3 waves. I gotta say, shotguns actually feel pretty good. There's one. Wow. It's a case of I wish it was quad though. If I was gonna play with no VATS shotgunner, I would want to use a quad. I think. Although anti-armor probably. No, I think that's it. Okay, that's all of them. Woo! They are terrible shots. Yes. Like most of the missions in Steel Dawn. I do too. Like my favorite is, I just don't like the dialogue. Like I just don't like how you get stuck in the dialogue. That's like my biggest thing. Let's see. I'm not gonna take fusion cells. I'll take the shotgun shells though. I'm assuming they don't have like shotguns or anything. Yeah, they just have, yeah, and they're enclave plasma, so you can't even learn anything from scrapping them. Now, how do I get out of here? I always get lost doing that. It's not through the kitchen, that's for sure. Is it through here? It is through here. All right. Woo! Have I opened a lunchbox? Me? No. But I've been in an area where other people have opened them at the Earl event, right? Yeah, I'm still going. Yeah, it's at the Earl event. People opened them. Was beyond my control. I have no lunchboxes. Don't mind the dialogue and the BOS. It just when you're doing it on repeated playthroughs, I just want to, if I want to skip through it, it'd be nice to be able to do that. Because when you have the dialogue options where you can't skip, you know, like you're not part of the dialogue and you can't skip it, that gets kind of old. Now, I think I can sneak through this. I don't need to explore all these side rooms. I mean, that is a thing you can do, but I don't know that there's any benefit to doing that. Other than being a completionist. A completionist. Master Obi-Wan, hello, hello. Here we go. Yeah, that's kind of a fun effect. Yeah, if you go into, because you can't open some of these other doors and they're just like scorched in there, but there's nothing, like nothing amazing to discover, I don't think. And is this where I want to go? I think this is where I want to go. I think I was hitting invisible walls there. There's one behind the counter because I'm getting a light up from magic from Scout Banner. So that's a thing. Now we got one with power armor coming up, I think. I think there's one with power armor in there. Wish all BOS dialogue was unskippable, if only to annoy people who don't like them. Drink Nuka Grape. Real FU to blood. Oh, you mean for a daily challenge? Yeah. This shotgun's pretty good. I killed the boss. Level 67? I didn't realize I was that high of a level. Got a lot of levels today. Because wasn't I like 55 or something? And I'm getting score, which is good. Rank 40. Awesome. Getting there eventually. Is that all of them? No, it's not all of them. How about now? This shotgun's really good. I will say that. I mean, obviously, they're not the most heavily armored of enemies, but still. Did you arrest or kill Hugo at the end of Skyline Valley Quest? You arrested him because you like playing. I killed him. I did not think he was safe for the world. Let's see. Control Station Enclave. Is that what we're doing? Find a way to use the transmitter. All right. Trying to remember this part. No wibbly brackets, so how about if I do that? Do I need to do the thing? Okay. Reset. Nope. Register user. There we go. Oh, that, you know what's cool? So I have the world radios off, so I didn't hear the voice the whole time. Oh no, I'm hearing a voice. I didn't notice the voice. I don't know. When the game gives you the option to solve a problem without violence or murder, you take it. For me, it just depends. With Hugo, I thought he was just too dangerous to leave be. You needed to, yeah. It's not necessarily the choice I'd make in reality. In real life, let's see. Can I do that and open the door? There we go. Now we're in the starting area. So we have these two annoying individuals.
Good work securing an entrance.
Save the woman in the Hugo quest.
Have you located?
Affirmative, Paladin.
Are there any threats we need?
Let's see. That's all. There's an AI. I think she's been trying to kill me.
Exactly does it?
Regardless of.
He's like, how exactly does an AI go about killing stuff? It's like, okay, could you just like respond and not be a dick just for once? It's like that's whatever. Someone set his dialogue to dick, and that's all he knows. Okay, so this is the part where I got to be careful. That thing coming out of right there can be a problem. So hopefully I don't have to get too close. I don't have to die. I don't feel like I want to.
Suppose that's the AI?
I'd like to see this voice try to stop us.
There we go. And the problem is they don't do anything. Like they're like, if you look at his health, it's not moving at all from their shots. He is a tanky bugger. Jeez. He is very tanky. I don't like the fact that he's getting closer to me. He knows who the real threat is. We got some real strategery going on here. He doesn't care about them at all. All right, now he's gonna blow up, so we'll just stand here. Doesn't he blow up twice? Is he one of those ones that blows up twice?
Turn to violence.
I'm just gonna chill here for a second. He's much weaker than he used to be. New Vegas. Always end up with very good karma in Fallout 3 in New Vegas, even when you don't try, but sometimes you do enjoy playing as evil character. I can't do evil. Like, I can't do the evil choices. I've tried, and I feel bad. So, I just don't. Does he blow up twice or just once? I don't remember. Well, Miafu, this is the Brotherhood of, you get it at Atlas right here, Fort Atlas. It is the, this is Steel Dawn. So it's the first half of the Brotherhood quest line. There's Steel Dawn and then there's Steel Rain, but we're on the first part of it. Actually, we're towards the end. We only have one thing left for the first part, and then that's that. Even though you like the BOS in 3, you would have naturally sided with Romani, but you really like Shin in this game and decided siding with him was the best choice. Too much kindness? Oh, I don't know. I just can't take evil options because it makes me feel bad. I don't know. I can't. Ooh, Gauss rifle. Yes, please. Although Gauss ammo would be really heavy, but still. Yeah. All right.
This appears to be a manual.
That's what I should do next time I'm near.
I need a moment to figure out the controls.
I like how they go into battle without their helmets. They're just real. I guess they feel they don't have anything valuable to protect, so they just go out in their power armor and no helmet. So sure, good job. Good job, you. Monty is too incompetent. She's worst version of Owen Lyons. All right, open the door. Now you can go. He can't even figure out how to open a door. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at the loot I get at the end of this dungeon. A pipe rifle and ammo. Nice. Awesome. Good reward. He's not doing anything.
And she does it time and time again.
Yep.
Hold a moment.
She's a problem.
Your stance is resolute. I wasn't sure. Never mind that. The Brotherhood, we are the way.
Like, I don't know. I mean, you're like this. This part doesn't make any sense to me, right? Like, I'm this brand new guy. I'm an initiate, right? And so the leadership of the Brotherhood is confiding in me. I'm like this noob, and they're confiding in me about each other. It's, yeah. Super believable. That's totally what would happen.
Did Night Shin get held
Lion's Brotherhood is the best chapter. All right. I'm not a lore person, so I don't know.
This gives me the opportunity.
I'll just take your word for it.
We'll stay here and out. So
Let's see here.
This is not a betrayal. I believe
we're gonna be totally anti-Romani here.
This is a choice. Do you support or are you?
And then again, it's like I'm not loyal to either one of you. Let's see here. I stand with Shin. Sure, why not?
I cannot allow this.
Is the only way forward. And she pulls a spear out of I don't even know where. Like, I do not see anywhere where there's pockets or anything. Where's the spear? Like, I really don't. Whoop, there it is. Like, I don't know where she's been keeping that thing, but oof. I shudder to think about it.
No.
To a new brotherhood.
What have you done, Paladin?
I gotta admit, I think the dialogue and this part of the story right here, I think is a little on the silly side, but whatever. Fate of the Mojave Brotherhood chapter New Vegas relies on you, a random courier. How's that any different? I'm not saying just because this is silly doesn't mean other things aren't as well.
You've broken your oath, Paladin.
Whoop, there it is, exactly. The prison pocket. Oh, ouch. That's one prison pocket. Can I just talk? No, she's busy with someone else.
All members of the Appalachian Brotherhood of Steel now answer to me.
Jinx, touch wood. Yes, there we go. All right, now here we go. Nope, she's still busy. See, this is one of those things where, like, I want to skip this. Can I skip this?
Is given to a leader by those who support.
Apparently, I cannot.
The same initiates who turn away from you in fear.
So from here, we go back to.
And I've done wrong by them.
Here.
I never thought I would.
He sounds like he's in pain when he's talking. Actually, shouldn't be that difficult of a journey, really. From here to there.
Everything we rely on.
And we have to go by Mononga again, but it'll just take us right there. So yeah, this actually be a pretty straight shot. Her weapon is named Stinky Stick. Oh. Can you imagine if they gave that to you as a reward? Oh, we're getting a phone call. Someone pick up the cell phone. Answer the hotline. Hey, Mandy, welcome. Brotherhood in the Mojave is low on members and extremely isolationist. The Brotherhood in 76 has people all around the map, including folks who are Working for them in hopes to join. Okay, now I can talk to her. Oh, I don't have the radio on. That's what's going on. So I don't have the radio, the world radios on, because that gives all kinds of other problems with music. So I have to leave that off. Because she's hearing from, oh, Tunnel of Love.
Alert from Port Atlas.
All right, we're getting there. Shin lost people and blames himself, so it makes sense that he sounds in
We need
pain.
to get back to the initiates.
I don't take orders from you anymore. Neither do
I don't know. I guess for me, I just felt like this was a little bit of an overacting job from Shin.
Don't you see that protecting them is more important right now? You and I will
Okay.
return to the fort and deal with the alert.
So now we have to go deal with a bunch of scary super mutants, which usually I run through that. I wonder if I can do that in this. I may try that. Because usually that's my answers. I just run through it. And because if you fight, it takes forever.
Despite the circumstances,
All of Fallout is overacting. Well, that's true. I mean, it is an extreme situation. How about now? All right. Oh, I don't even talk to them. So I'm waiting to talk to them and they're walking. All right. So there's that. What's the next thing? The last thing is... Oh, that's the dailies. The best defense? There we go. So now we got to go talk to Valdez, who is really far away. Oh, I got Oathbreaker. Oh, it's a legendary, though. Is this out? Wait. Is this out? Did I go out? Oh, there we go. I've never done that. I've never gone out the door before. I've always just, I've always fast traveled away. This walking places is rough. Ramona got people killed and she doesn't see how it's her problem, yet somehow she's good. Courier is the only odd person to show up with some degree of potential that the Brotherhood can use. Everyone else is too scared or dies in the bugs. All right. We are having a debate. Okay, so push the button. And out I go. All right. So now we have a straight shot. All right, let's see. Where are we with... Okay. Think we can make it back. Think we can make it back to the, to the place. And then we have all the violent super mutants underneath. That's another spot that I could be a little worrisome, but not too much. I don't know that I've ever died in that one. I have died in the research facility before, but I don't know that I've ever died underneath Atlas. But it could happen. It is possible. There's some scorched. Shotgun. Have shotgun, will travel. Shouldn't use it around cars though. Because they can explode. Apparently they don't explode doing any kind of damage though. Are there any others? No? All right. On we go. Onward and this way. Romani got people killed instead of just adhering to Brotherhood norms. You side with Shin at the end. I did too. I don't think I've ever not sided with Shin. I hear there's a player over there. I hear a railway rifle, and that's... I don't think you see NPCs using those. Even in AC, I don't think I've ever encountered a railway rifle. And they use everything in there. Soul Survivor is more qualified to join the Brotherhood because of military training. I don't even know. I'm just not. I don't know the lore. Way away rifle. Yes. Well, there's a Wazer rifle. There's no way away, is there? I know there's a Wazer rifle. Most popular reason you see for people siding with Romani is that she's kind of them. Oh. For me, it's just about, I don't know. I can't let the doctors, I mean, again, it's the same thing. It's they're too evil. And they're like, well, we're the only ones that know this stuff. You should let us, keep us alive. Our knowledge is valuable. It's like, well, but if they're the only ones that know, how are we going to double check their work and make sure they're not doing some other evil thing? I mean, that's always my issue with the scientists in the end of this is that, yes, they do have knowledge that other people don't have, which makes them even more dangerous because nobody can double check their work to make sure they're actually doing what they say they're doing. They could be creating just, horrible things like they are now. Like playing as a goody two-shoes, but not even you would side with Romani. I tend to do that. I tend to choose the good options and things. So in Fallout 3, I blew up Megaton exactly one time. And I felt bad. Like, I felt so bad. I'm just like, okay, I'm never doing that again. I can't do that. I always killed the slavers, though. Every playthrough, I killed all the slavers in both slaver camps. Because, slavers. Destruction of knowledge is abhorrent. I think it depends on the knowledge. It depends on the knowledge. Yeah. I mean, I think in this situation, having the knowledge to turn people into super mutants when they, you know, without their knowledge, I don't think that's a good thing. And that's the thing. Like it's like it's their knowledge, but they're not sharing the knowledge of what they're doing. They're not saying, "Hey, we're doing this." They're using humans as test subjects. So they're depriving them of the knowledge of what's being done to them. So in that perspective, yes, abhorrent for sure. Chose Romani, isolationists, they're open to trade with wastelanders. Oh, now we're debating. All right, where am I? That's just a random dude chopping wood. Where am I? Oh, okay, so that'll take me up to Grafton. This will take me to Morgantown, right? Yeah. All right, this is where I want to go. Where I want to be. I think Steve is saluting. Is he leaving? If you're leaving, thanks for playing. If you're not, well, thanks for playing anyway. Like being evil in Fallout 3, but you felt guilty when you enslaved children. I never did the slave thing. You know, when you got the, what is it, the mesmerizer or whatever, where you can enslave people. I never did that. I killed the people that tried to give me that. It was just, yeah, I couldn't do it. I can't. Slavery triggers me. I will say that. Slavery, you know, the idea of one person trying to own another person and controlling them and telling them what, you know, basically treating them like property. Yeah, that triggers me hard. I don't know why. It's not like I have, like, you know, it's not like I come from slaves or slave owners even, but it does trigger me. Like being evil in Fallout 4 because you just like all NPCs but Kate and Piper? What about Curie? You don't like Curie? She's adorable. And she says the funniest thing. She has like the best dialogue. How's my... Let's do that. What about enslaving a slaver? You know, to me, that's like two wrongs, you know? They don't make a right. So I don't... Yeah. I mean, my option was just to eliminate slavers. It's just like, if you're pro-slavery, then you're dead. Rules of the Wasteland, which is harsh. So I don't know. Curie is overrated? No. Curie's awesome. I think she's my favorite. Like, I always said it was tied between Kate and Curie, but yeah, when I talk about it, I always come out for Curie. So yeah, I just love her dialogue. This thing is so fun. And she's actually pretty decent. If you give her, I think, an energy gun, like a laser weapon or something, or a pistol, or I think it's laser weapons, because each character has like their, you know, the things that they're best with. I think if you give her an energy gun, she's actually really good in combat. Never interacted with Curie? Oh, wow. Yeah, she's fun. Wiggle Lincoln, yeah. The great emancipator, yeah. I don't know what it is. Like, I had no idea I had that thing. And then when I encountered them playing Fallout 3, I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to have to kill all these people. I'm going to have to free these people and kill all the slavers. And yeah, every playthrough I did that. Nick Valentine is the best companion. Yeah, Nick Valentine he didn't do it for me. I didn't, I'm kind of neutral. Like, I'm not for him or against him. I'm just kind of, I never bothered. And I heard, you know, I know that Deacon is a really popular one too. I had him as a companion a little bit, but I didn't care for Deacon. And yeah, I can't do dog meat. I just can't do the dogs because the whimpering kind of gets on my nerves. And then the path blocking is just so annoying. You just constantly, every time you go in a room, you have to worry about not being able to get back out of the room because there's a dog blocking your path. So. And I like Piper. The problem with Piper is she's very aggro. And Kate is the same way too, where they'll just aggro on things from like really far distances. It's like, okay, kind of take a cue. I'm sneaking. You don't need to go fight all those things. Why even the Scourge do the beast brainwashing people, enslaving them with disease? Playing as Abraham Lincoln in Fallout 76. I did that, Mandy. I did the Civil War reenactor character, and his name was Abe, and he looked like Lincoln. I actually did that last year. That was a really fun one. That was one of my favorite playthroughs. I think I can just switch back up to the top. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's a nuke zone. All right, that's not going to be an option. We'll have to go around the original way. Earl number 2. Probably not. I don't think Earl number 2. Cuz I want to try and get through this quest today. I want to try and get through the super mutants at the end. And then that'll be the end of Steel Dawn, and then Steel Rain will start next time. General MacArthur playthrough. What would that even be? A little corncob pipe and sunglasses and ordering people around, and I don't know what that would be. No, it's not even that. It's just, it was fine. I mean, I did it, but I kind of want to finish the, I kind of want to get this part, because I'm so close to finishing Steel Dawn. I would like to finish it today. Are they shooting at me? They might be shooting at me. I'm not sure. Mini nukes on Chinese remnants. Yeah, I remember in Fallout 3, that was one of my favorite things. I mean, Fallout 3 was great. I loved exploring. I loved exploring in Fallout 3. That's when I kind of fell in love with Bethesda games, was just the map. And there's that, when you find Mama Dolce's in that, was it Arlington? Is that where you find it? When you find the Mama Dolce's and, you know, there's those, you know, the Chinese ghouls or the communist ghouls or whatever. That was so cool. Like this little area that's out of the way. There's no reason to go there. Like it's not part of any quest that I remember. And you just find it by exploring, and it's just this really cool area. And I just love stuff like that. That's why I like Fallout 3 more than New Vegas, is because of the exploration. I like the map better. Personal preference. US government for 22 nukes. Oh wow. Favorite Fallout 2 and then 76. Oh, okay. I mean, 76 I have by far the most hours, but Fallout 3 is, I don't know, it's just, maybe it's because it's the first one. In fact, it's probably definitely because it's the first one, but it's the map. I just love the Washington ruins, the DC ruins. Oh, there's a Liberator. They sure are tanky little buggers. Only one Liberator. I'm kind of suspicious. There's usually not just one. Let's see. So we want to go. Try and figure out where I am. I know we've got Seneca Rocks over here. Am I I'm on the wrong side of it, because I want to be. We're gonna go underneath here. I don't want to cross in front of it. Fallout New Vegas is good sequel to the originals, but Fallout 3 is the better. Fallout, I think it depends. I think Fallout 3 has a better map. But I think Fallout New Vegas is a better, definitely better for role-playing. In terms of narrative, I think the narrative design for the story and whatever, I think New Vegas is better. And I like some of the mechanics. You know, they improved on some of the mechanics, like aim down sight, and the ability to have repair kits, which was cool, instead of having to carry a bunch of hunting rifles to repair my Lincoln's repeater. But yeah, it just depends. I mean, I think they both do things really well, and I think they're actually quite different. Even though they're based on the same thing, they're very different games, and they give you very different experiences. But I like them both. Heard Fallout 3 had a DLC that was near where you live. Well, they had the pit. They had, what's the, not Far Harbor, it's the other one. It's the, I can't even think of what it's called. I can't even think of the one that Fallout 3 had. But they did have one that was kind of a swampy type thing. Hey, Bendy. Karma disguises, skill-based checks, not based on chance. Yeah, exactly, man. You had, I mean, those were really cool. Like I said, they had really cool mechanics that 3 didn't have. So it just depends on what you're, you know. Point lookout. Thank you, everybody. I'm not sure where that was supposed to be. But I'm sure that's the one, unless you live near the pit. That's in your county. Oh, okay, cool. Where is that? Where is Point Lookout? I don't know. I think it's this way where I want to go. In Maine? Well, Far Harbor's in Maine. Because it's Bar Harbor, and part of the B wore away, and it's Far Harbor. At least I'm pretty sure. Southern Maryland. Oh, okay. Did I do a wrong? I did a wrong. I did a wrong. We're going back. Pittsburgh 2 months ago. All right, I've never been there. I've never been east of, I've been, let's see, like Kansas, Nebraska. That's as far east as I've been. Which is not, well, I guess that's not true. I've been to Atlanta. I've been in the airport. I didn't leave the airport. I've been in the... Let's see, did I miss something? I feel like I missed a switchy somewhere. No. Is this where I want to go? Taking wrong turn. Oh, there we go. There we go. Missing out. I am missing out. Skill checks in Fallout 3 are chance-based. Getting to a certain level increases your likelihood of success. And I don't mind that. Like, I'm okay with that. But I do like the mechanic of being able to disguise your, you know, put on the outfit or the armor from a particular faction. And then from a distance, they see you and they don't shoot because they think you're with them. I think that's really cool. Really like Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I have never seen that. I've heard that it's a really good show. A lot of people like it. I've never seen it, though. Island of Far Harbor DLC is called Mount Desert Island. The pre-war was called Bar Harbor. We are close. We are close. So this is another... coming up on another section where I could bite the dust. I think I'm going to scrap this, the Gauss rifle that I picked up, though. Maybe I'll learn a mod or something. Because I would like to stop by the Enclave at some point. The bunker. Because I think they sell Gauss rifles. Those could be pretty good. If I can get some mods on one. All right, so I guess I can scrap in here. Since there is workbenches. Just like how bullet spongy all enemies in Fallout 3 DLCs were. Yeah. Point Lookout was crazy. They were crazy strong enemies. It was brutal. It's like, I don't know. For me, I just want another way to dial up the difficulty. Like, do we have to do it by making them indestructible? Let's see. Scrap that. Scrap that. Let's store our legendary thingies. I was gonna say, does anyone want Oathbreaker? But that's not tradable, so never mind. And there's that. All right. And we need to go talk to them right here. It's the end of the world.
Thank goodness you're here. I don't know.
We're gonna survive, I hope.
A mutant attack now, of all times.
Unbelievable. Naked Tribals taking 4 headshots from a 3. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was brutal. I mean, the enemies in that were very tough. And then they had that one hallucination section, which I'm never a fan of those. The psychedelic trips in games. I don't need that.
The safety of our...
Yeah, New Vegas, you get it's and rich, right? It's easy to be OP and rich. Like, money in that game is like Fallout 3. It's hard to get any caps because you can't. Like, none of the merchants have caps, and so getting money is really a slow process. In New Vegas, it's like you're, Mr. Monopoly. Yeah, BOS sold. Nothing can take a lot of. I mean, yeah. Point Lookout was. Point Lookout was kind of interesting, the story, but yeah, the combat wasn't my favorite, just because the enemies were just. To me, it seemed like unnecessarily strong. Let's see. Do a purified water. Just top that off. All right, we're all loaded up, and where are we going? Down here somewhere. Back to the area.
Good.
Let's do the thing. Oh, they're doing the boss.
Unlikely.
Plan of attack. This threat won't take.
Let's see. Your issue with New Vegas, even with difficulty mods, it's hard to not be super rich and powerful 2 hours. Yep. The Jay Sawyer mod is the way the game was meant to be played. I know that's a popular one. Bit of a warring. Super mutants infinitely respawn at the end of the cave. Yeah. I'm gonna try the blitz. I'm gonna try just the running in. I've had success with that in the past. So what I'm gonna do is just run through without fighting if I can, and just do the bomb. So I need to reach the entry point. Right here. All right, let's do that. Because the problem is you got Romani and Shin here, and their weapons don't actually do damage. They're Nerf weapons. They're like flashlights basically. So that's my plan, just to run down whenever I can. And the problem is I don't have infinite AP, and yeah, I'll just have to do stim packs and stuff. But because fighting them is just so fiddly because they just respawn over and over and over. Let's see. So I guess I'll do some fighting. And now we do this. Ah, okay. Probably not the best way. Probably not the best way. Okay, I mean, it's like forever and ever. Ooh, miniguns, they're a problem. Uh oh, Psycho Boy's in trouble. Somebody revive him. Save him. Well, let's see, we'll do that. Yeah, I have lots of stim packs. Piles and piles of stim packs. But it's like I'm so far away from Shin and Romani, but it doesn't matter because I can't, like their damage is nothing. Like they literally do 0 things. And we just keep going and going and going, and then we have to go down over here. Kill, 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 yes, yes. Come on, place a bomb. Did that, and then around this way. Apologize for the chat, I'm not going to be able to keep up. I gotta do this. Let's go in here. Just relying on stim packs and running. Come on, give me the thing. There we go. Ah, okay, that thing blew up. That's not good. I am stimming way early, but that's okay. Let's see, down here. And there's a thing. They could shoot that and blow me. Come on, give me the prompt, man. I'm trying to place a bomb, but it's not. Oh wait, there we go. There's the prompt. Yeah. I'm ignoring you. I'm ignoring you. I have armor. I have blocker. I'm gonna just try and. That's it, and then run to the top. Right. All right. Retreat to a safe area, which is up here. And there we go. I have no idea where Romani and Shin are at this point. I guess they're down there. Watch the fireworks. Okay. What did I miss? Anything? Anything at all? Too bad Jay Sawyer did break many things. If you need a mod to make the game better, then you don't think the game was good in the first place. Well, if you need the mod to make the game good, I mean, because you can make a good game better. So I think if you need a mod to make a game good, but a mod to make it better, not sure how to say that. So I'm gonna say Mog. Hello, hello. Can I say your name? I do not know how to say your name. Luad. Yeah, I don't know how to say that, so I'm just gonna say Mog. I don't know how to say that. Welcome, welcome. I survived Earl, that's true. Use the elevator to return to the surface. Can I just do that? Do I even have to fight them? She's taking fire and giving fire. I'm just gonna run in front of your weapon, because that's totally a thing we could do. So I don't need to, cool. I don't need to even fight, awesome. Plus, to make a nice daily ops or expedition. Yeah, I agree. They're still, they're still shooting down there, whatever. That's so dumb. Sir was the director of New Vegas? Yes, he was. He actually has a YouTube channel as well. I've seen some of his videos. They're not all interesting to me, but I've seen 1 or 2 of his videos. Without context, it just sounds like he was a random dude. Jason. That's true. Like, if you don't know who Jay Sawyer is. I think we survived the super mutants, so that was pretty good. That's the way. So if you're not worried about, if you're worried about the combat, that's how you survive the super mutant. You just put on your best running shoes and you run through. That's what you do. Otherwise, it takes forever, and it's actually pretty frustrating because you see Romani and Shin shooting, and their weapons aren't doing any damage at all. It's just like, why are they here? Like, what is the point of having NPCs with Gatling lasers that do no damage? And somehow they got back here.
The mission was a success.
There we go. Did I break it from?
Maybe now you see the merit of my command, Initiate. Act together without.
Well, see, I have to wait. I think Josh Sawyer was the only one who said he hated pre-order bonuses. I don't know.
Now,
I don't know everything that he said.
What you did at the transmitter, it was inexcusable.
It seemed like trying to skip this was a problem.
You've been at each other's throats since you returned. I should have known something.
You should have known something was wrong. Let's see, Roddy. Let's see. What does she do? Destroy the transmitter, doom the Brotherhood, messed up the transmitter, sheer carnage, sparks everywhere. I like that.
Did what now?
I destroyed
Sheer carnage, sparks everywhere.
The elders are blind to the good we can do. We need to break free from their influence.
I do like Chins. I want his armor. I want that chest piece. That would look really good on my character.
You can't bear to face the judgment of the
and if you could put a dense mod on it, that's the problem. Getting that dense mod is just not an easy thing.
your own sense of guilt is blinding you.
Not a fan of pre-order bonuses, especially when they eventually become available to everyone. Don't support pre-ordering games. Well, I kind of agree. Since, well, I mean, if people want to do it, great. But as someone who did the pre-order on Starfield, and I realized the other day that I paid a year in advance for Shattered Space, which still isn't out. It's like, why did I? Yeah, but I didn't know it would take that long to come out. I did it because I wanted to play early.
And I've never seen
She's a traitor to the Emperor. Expunge the heretic. Yes, exactly. Let's see. They're both nuts. How about that?
So strong.
I just want to get out of the dialogue at this point.
We've been through.
Until next time. And I think that concludes Steel Dawn. Because the next thing is, what is the next quest? So we've got, oh yeah, Knight's Penance. So we have to go back out and talk to Russell Dorsey, which I don't understand that at all. And he'll say, well, the reports and whatever. But I think for now, I think that's a good spot to stop. So we've finished Steel Dawn. So Steel Rain will be the last thing that this character does. If I can finish that, if I can survive that, which I think I can. I'm doing okay so far. So yeah, this is great. So should pre-order out of the problems, pre-order, okay. Let's see, someone wants, Ghost Note's trying to give away a thing. Okay, we're gonna end it right here. I'll be back on Monday and we'll be starting Steel Rain, which will be a lot more walking, but we'll be going north, a lot of north-south on that one. So that'll be cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully everyone else is too. Thank you for joining me and have a good rest of your day and a good rest of the weekend.